All right, Public Access Podcast. This is a title. Everything that's not on here already is going to be out of order on some of the stuff. Lost episode 3 that I recorded, so this is a new episode 3. This is current, which who knows when the fuck is going to happen again. And on here we have the fucking freedom of speech. That's important shit. If you're, I go on the BCX radio, shout out to them, and they say, if you're related to us, please turn this off now. There's your fair warning. If you know us, don't listen. If you want to listen, you know, this is going to get real. So, without further ado, I'm here with my friend Paul. And I've known Paul the longest. He's my longest friend that I've known that I'm still like good friends with, still hang out with. That's the fucking intro of intros. We go back. I met this guy fucking 2001.
Yep.
2001.
2001.
He claims he saw me on the bus. He noticed my afro and sideburns. And then...
it was the sideburns, dude. Those things are fucking crazy.
Sideburns. I had some big sideburns. I was a cool 19-year-old. You know, those days when I was super high and claimed to have saw Jim Morrison on the Max. Paul saw me. And then one day he was... I was living with my friend Natter. I didn't forget his name. I was just
okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, really? Like,
yeah.
Of all the people to forget Natter. Wow.
Yeah. You know, old Natter. I was living with him down in right next to Portland State University in a nice concrete full apartment. I guess, you know, apartment wasn't full of concrete, but the whole place was pretty concrete filled, man. Like,
yeah. You still managed to get noise complaints.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, well, when you go and you buy stereos, or not stereos, you buy stereo speakers that are fucking 4 feet tall, 2 4-foot tall speakers with,
those were monsters.
what was it, two 12-inch speakers on the box, and then a fucking big subwoofer on the bottom. But we got those, you know, it was legit. We found them on the, you know, got them off the back of a van, out of the back of a van at Best Buy. So
at Best Buy?
At Best Buy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That must have been, like, just freshly taken.
I think so. It was, well, or else they knew that people were going there.
I just thought about that. That would make sense, too.
So, I mean, either way, we already have sirens. They're fucking already hearing me tell about the speakers that we got out of the back of a van. But those things, yeah, we got some noise complaints. We got one, I guess. And when the people came up to the room, I mean, it was like, just crack that door just a teeny tiny bit, man. There's fucking smoke billowing out of the place, and you know, the fucking apartment manager's trying to figure out what the fuck's going on in there. It's like, you turn it down? Yeah, sure, man, absolutely, we'll turn it down, man. Just fucking close the door real quick, and he left. I mean, I think they probably knew there was some stuff going on, at least smoking, but I mean, for the most part, it was so full of concrete, and
I was so high during that time that I barely remember the day that happened.
I don't remember how that happened.
I don't remember actually getting kicked out. I think we must have gotten a written notice, and that's why it's not memorable.
Yeah. Because did that woman come up too?
Oh, that woman?
The one that, like, she only got us to sign, Natter and I to sign, because, like, it was, you know, the fucking trick that they use doing the, you know, would you like to fucking live at our place? And then she goes and hands the pen over and does the nice bend over, show us her voluptuous bosom area. Low cut shirt.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, Natter.
Natter always. I think he
Dude,
would.
Natter
He
loved
probably
her.
could have. Yeah.
We were driving out of the parking lot one day, and she was driving in, and obviously, like, he wasn't too happy with having signed a year lease there, but at the same time, you know, he couldn't argue with the fact that she was really hot, and so as she was driving by, he yells out, "Oh, there goes that big-titted bitch!" And I look at him like, "Adam, what the fuck are you saying?" And he totally realized that, like, his whole Jeep had been taken apart, and he no longer had a roof or walls, and she literally, like, 100% heard him say that, and, like,
She
yeah.
probably started blushing.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't remember anything after that. I think I just was, like, so shocked I fucking blacked out because, yeah. I don't know, we sped off and went somewhere, but, yeah. Natter.
Dude, yeah, I don't know a lot of stuff
Classic
that
Natter.
happened. That is Natter. Like that one time we were, when we were out going around out in the fucking park blocks, and we had eating those mushrooms.
Yeah.
And like,
I vaguely remember that.
cause dude, we were like in this big fucking, it's like a hotel basically, and walking around through there, and then it was wanting to go ride bikes.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, I remember that.
And rode over to the fucking PSU dorms and saw this guy that looked like Russ, our buddy Russ. And Natter just talked to him for fucking long time, man. Just like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know how long it was. Just going on and on. And he's like, dude, Russ, you gotta come out to this party, man, at the fucking, over at the Ondine, the fucking Portland State dorms, dude. It's gonna be a fucking good party. And this guy fucking played along with it, man, I guess. I don't know if he fucking, I don't think
He
he ended
probably
up
didn't play along at all. It's just Natter was trying so hard that he didn't notice the guy, like, clearly telling him 3 or 4 times, "I'm not Russ."
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? He probably just kept going right over that.
Yeah, he fucking,
Natter.
didn't,
Crazy fucker.
yeah. And I don't know what else, man. Then there was that guy that came over that got lost when we took those mushrooms. That guy, I don't remember that guy's name at all. The guy who got lost.
Oh, yeah.
Because he took them when we were upstairs, I guess, and then he ended up going down to.
I thought he said he never left our floor. I vaguely remember him saying it was either the floor or the building.
I don't think he left the building. He ended up in the parking part down in P1 or P2 under the fucking lobby, and.
But it was like 6 hours.
Dude, yeah, 6 hours. Then he comes fucking knocking back on the door.
That wasn't. Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
It's like, what are you still doing here, man? Like, where the fuck did you go?
Who brought him over? He was somebody's friend.
From Domino's. It was one of my buddies.
Okay. Yeah.
His friend.
All right. Your friend's friend.
Yeah, my friend's friend,
Okay.
and he had come over a few times because everyone wanted to come over and fucking see our fucking humongous gallery of fucking pot smoking devices.
Yeah, that was quite. I remember. Got up to like 13 or 14 or
$100 worth of fucking pieces, or 13 or 14 pieces.
Yeah, 13 or 14 pieces. Like,
dude, we had everything, man. We had the 5-foot acrylic fucking double perk glow in the dark water pipe.
Massive.
That we'd have to go in. Once we figure it out, we can go and take, because you have to have 2 people to light the shit. So you go and we had to figure out a way, if no one else was there and you wanted to take a 5-foot bong rip by yourself, you go and you put the 2 phone books, and then we had that yellow pyramid candle that Natter had that was maybe 8 inches long, and then we fucking light that thing and line it up with the bowl and just try to power hit that. And then after that we had one of those janitor picker up for things like the little extended arm things with the clamp at the bottom, and we were able to put a lighter in that and flick the lighter so it like flicks and holds the plunger down, and just light it with that. And I mean, that was the fucking thing, yeah. And then so you go and you take that, and then right after that you'd immediately take the fucking gas mask with the fucking
shit, I remember those
the
days.
steamroller thing on the end that was like fucking probably a foot long, and
like a gauntlet of pieces you have to smoke out of.
right.
And just be like 4 or 5 in succession, be absolutely blasting. Just
I don't know how we fucking
so stoned.
got anything done. Like, and I don't know how we like that place was no bigger than a fucking hotel room. Like a fucking, it's like
Yeah.
it was like a fucking Marriott or something. Like kind of a fucking nice hotel. And, yeah, and then,
kitchenette and
yeah.
bathroom,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
that was
yeah, and it was Natter and I living in there, and then Paul moved in, and so we had fucking Natter and I each had a bed, and then Paul came in and he had he had a mattress, like an
inflatable
mattress, and
Oh yeah.
we were pretty cool, man. We did all right, man. Like it was all about fucking
It worked.
being down there, man. Like it didn't matter that a lot of people thought we were fucking pretty crazy, man. Being fucking, it was crazy enough. Fucking Natter and I fucking living in there, like just having
people,
two
like
beds in a studio.
450 square feet.
Yeah,
Is that it?
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. This place is like close to 1,000.
Yeah, it was easily half this, man.
Oh yeah.
And then when you moved in,
Yeah, that was close quarters,
yeah,
to say the least.
yeah. If I can wake up in the morning, one person's up, everybody's up, man. Fucking. But then I was a dick about that sometimes.
Seriously, dude, I just remembered that for the
Yeah.
first time in a long time.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that now, man. Fucking.
Was that Iron Man?
No, it was Van Halen Panama,
Okay.
or else I do the
Pink
clocks.
Floyd.
Pink Floyd, the clocks thing from Dark Side.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it was a dick move because it was with those fucking huge ass
The clocks.
speakers
Yeah, the clocks was the worst.
yeah, because it goes off for like a good 15-20 seconds at the beginning of it.
The
Just
best.
stupid shit.
The best is when, oh shit, I guess I won't say his name, but it's a certain person, and I would stay up all night doing blow, and he'd pass out at like 5:30 in the morning or 6, and he'd have to be at work by 7, and he worked for his family, and so countless mornings we'd get the random call on the home phone, and you guys actually had a voicemail and shit, because we'd hear this person's mom just gradually get more and more angry because she knew his son was still in bed and wouldn't pick up the phone, and that was his cue to roll out of bed and head to work. But
It was
shit.
like a half-hour drive out there too, or like
I know,
just
yeah.
about like.
And then we'd get the follow-up call or two, and he wouldn't even be there anymore, so it's
Yeah.
like we had to listen to it. It's
Yeah.
like,
Let
no
it
choice.
let the message kick on, and it's our stupid fucking message.
It is your mother.
Yeah.
I know you are there. Pick up the phone. Just, oh man.
That-
Over and over again.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking funny.
Because we had that message that George Costanza uses on Seinfeld, where it was
Oh
believe it or not, Ben Natter and the guy are home.
The guy.
Leave a message. That whole thing.
That shit was funny.
And dude, it was, and then she'd fucking get on the line, and that's the thing about that. Like, you had to hear that shit, dude. Like, you can't just like click it off. It's not like it's going on someone's
no,
voicemail.
yeah.
It's like,
You can't forward the call. You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way would be to hang up and then answer.
right, and it's
Or,
like,
I mean,
I know
not
you're there.
answer.
It's like, no, he's not, man. He's fucking on his way. Don't, we're fucking sleeping here.
Yeah, no, I would not want to deal with her wrath under any, even delivering the best news. It wouldn't work.
No, yeah, especially at fucking whatever god awful point in the morning, the fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. Not happy that fucking dude's not at work, trying to fucking locate him, but
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That was funny.
yeah,
That
dude.
was truly entertaining. aside from the fact that I'd only been asleep for about 45 minutes when it happened, it was truly entertaining. Jesus.
I don't know what went down, dude. And then then just going over to the Andean all the time. We spent more time there than we were fucking.
Well, I used to bring over those Lake Oswego girls.
Oh yeah, dude.
I partied with them for a while.
They'd come over to the place. They didn't really go over to the.
No, they'd come over to our place and they'd want to use the hot tub and
the one on the roof,
Yep.
or the other one next to the spa.
The rooftop.
The rooftop one,
They
dude.
were all about the rooftop fucking hot tub, and yeah, they would roll through 3-4 at a time. And do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, those girls were hot too. They were attractive. I can't remember
They were.
any of their names.
That's about right.
They were cool.
They were cool and they were hot. And they fucking were down to fucking chill at our fucking studio, man, as long as they can go up in the fucking hot tub and.
Oh, and do lines off that massive mirror that Natter stole
From the lobby.
From the lobby, yeah.
Dude, that thing was huge, man.
Oh, yeah. That was huge.
And I don't know how we fucking got it out of there or how we got it in there or what the fuck happened. Like, 'cause that thing was like. Dude, that was
2.5 by 3 or 4 feet. That was
Yeah.
It was a monster mirror.
And that thing was heavy as shit too, man.
It had the big wooden frame around it that was at least an extra 4 inches on either side and 6 or 8 on top and bottom. It was a huge frame for the mirror. That thing had to have been. It was heavy. I had to pick it up all the time and put it on something. And
On the.
Either on the bed or we put it on something. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah,
That
dude.
was a wonderful fucking. Oh shit! I'll come back over.
No, you're all good,
My
man.
water's not boiling yet.
Um,
There's no reason for me to be over there.
You're all good. And yeah, man. I don't know. Fuck. Nothing else really happened there. We fucking.
Ooh, you should have gotten in trouble so much earlier.
Yeah,
For so much other shit.
Especially that, dude. Well, like that.
The music of all things is pretty amazing.
That's what was good about that concrete shit, dude. 'Cause that was some thick shit right there, dude.
That was.
Because we had that bumping, dude. That was probably a good chunk of our electricity, man. Since it was such a small place. I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be it.
Because
we sure didn't eat there much.
Yeah, and we didn't have fucking. You had your computer eventually, and the old.
Oh yeah.
That Mac, the one
iMac?
that's the iMac. Yeah, the iMac, the fucking.
Original iMac.
Yeah, with the fucking light blue
the
fucking.
fluorescent, plastic.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh my god, yeah. That was a long time ago. That was back when internet sucked.
Yeah, we had dial-up.
Yep.
We fucking plugged it in. That's why we had that fucking line right there to fucking have the internet
sounds.
with probably our fucking AOL fucking disc that we got in the mail or some shit.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
The fucking things you couldn't get rid of, man.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Times have changed.
How many of those? Yeah, now it's
Holy
just
shit.
you get those. You download the app and.
Yeah, Wi-Fi or whatever the fuck, and you're good to go.
Yeah, you didn't need the fucking goddamn.
You don't need cords or anything.
No, you're here, man. It's I don't know, man. Yeah, that was before fucking, the days of, back then. No podcasting, dude. It was fucking people on the radio, man, who do fucking talk radio, and so it's progressed a lot.
Radio sucked.
Yeah, dude, because it was almost everybody was either, it was, conservative talk, or sports, or fucking NPR, and I mean that was really all there was. It was no one that was these people were I don't know, entertaining and stuff, but it wasn't it's only a select people can few people didn't do it, and most of it like was syndication and shit, and just kind of got played all across the country. I guess there was like Howard Stern and stuff, and like Loveline and that stuff. But that was
I remember that show.
Loveline.
Yeah,
dude.
That played. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, that was the shit. Like, cause like once I was like 13, 14, like 7th, 8th grade, dude. Like back in 95, 96, dude. Like every night, man, you fucking listen to 94.7 NRK, man. Get like the Magnificent Seven, the fucking 7 top songs of the day, and then at 10 o'clock, fucking Love 11 come on, and stay up all night and fucking make mixtapes that.
Oh my god.
That would have the Loveline episode and the Magnificent Seven before it, and I had a buddy who we'd hang out at his locker because we put a fucking stereo in his locker. And so we'd fucking just go and listen to fucking Loveline, every day if we didn't catch it at night. And
Well, that's fucking hilarious, dude.
yeah, man, 'cause that fucking, that was educational shit, man. That was good stuff to know. And then and Adam was one of the first people that fucking got in podcasting. So it was like Kevin Smith, the guy, was one of the, pretty much the first one that
do a
kind of do like podcast and really get it. Like actually doing it, and so.
What do you mean, get it? In a sense.
Well, started doing podcasts,
Started just.
putting them out and making
What were his like? Have you listened to them?
a lot of them, yeah. Some of them were mostly comic book or based or and then he has
stories.
Yeah, like the stories one, like the Jay and Silent Bob Get Old one. It's the one that I listened, that I was, where it's just the stories about
There's a really popular one right now that does that, the midnight or some count where abnormal shit happens.
Oh yeah,
it's like the #1 most listened to podcast in the world or some shit.
Have you
listened? Stories kind of like that.
Yeah, just stories. They'll just tell stories, but they do live, a live show, and then audience members will fucking ask questions and stuff, and so I think that's a fucking cool way of doing it. 'Cause with the podcast, you can really zero in on audience, and so if you go in and do a show, a live show or something, you have people that already know what they're gonna see, what kind of what kind of show they're gonna get, and if they like what you're doing, and so you have a much more zoned in audience. Whereas if it's someone you don't really know, it just seems a little off.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that is kind of a trip.
Yeah, because the one today, Doug Benson is doing his show over at Helium. The guy from the Super High Me movie. And
yeah,
that
guy.
Yeah, and so he does this podcast. It's called Doug Loves Movies, and it's just they'll get maybe, I don't know, 4 comedians and him, and they just they shoot the shit for a bit, and then they're just doing this movie trivia game. But I don't know, the main thing with podcasts, a lot of them are fucking movie or comic book related, and that's what Kevin Smith was talking about when I was listening. And I know a little bit about movies and not very much about comic books.
Oh,
I couldn't have a fucking podcast be either one of those things. That's why it's good. It's just kind of whatever, dude, because it's just fucking talking, man. And then fucking Adam Carolla, his is one of the top ones. He took over when Howard Stern went to Sirius. And, like, he did it for a short while. Like, he had the West Coast, and David Lee Roth had the East Coast. And then he did that for a short while, and then I forgot what happened. I think someone else was going to come back on. I think David Lee Roth might have been getting it all, or someone new was coming in. And so he just decided to start his fucking own podcast, and I mean, that's kind of like the big thing now. His has always been like one of the top ones. And I mean, it's cool, and like they have old Loveline episodes on there that are fucking sweet to listen to. I fucking bust those out every so often, man. Like, just going back and, listen to stuff from, like, 1996 with, like, Nev Campbell. Talking about The Craft and shit.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they would do that. They talk about, movies and shit.
Yeah.
Then.
But, yeah, I don't...
That must be weird.
I don't know all the fucking... artsy-fartsy movies. I might know a few, but, it's just not something I know enough about where I'd feel educated about fucking having a whole podcast dedicated to movies or something, so, and I don't know, I have, like, my friends are all, like, very diverse, but a lot alike. It's like I have a lot of friends who do a lot of fucking different things, like with their lives or whatever. But I mean, like, I don't know. Most everyone that I know and hang out with is kind of like-minded for the most part. Not like it's a like a political thing or something, but like, so everyone's like, fairly smart, creative, fucking, chill people, and it's fucking cool, man. It's just different people in different fucking places, man. Like, same fucking thing, man. Like,
same core values.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice and cheesy.
But then, yeah, I have some friends, like,
works.
Because a lot of my friends are fucking really fucking set in their way, whatever the way is. And I know, like, some friends couldn't fucking get along. Like, there would be instant fucking shit, and it's not like, it's like, I can't fucking have, this guy over here hang out with this group of people. We'll have a whole fucking, like,
angry mob.
That shit, when we had that, for my birthday, like when I was working at,
the massive house party at your parents' place.
Massive house party at my parents' place where we had the fucking, all the Gresham people come over, and then like, a whole bunch of my friends from Westland and Wilsonville, and
they probably played each other in football and hated each other, and not smart.
No, man, and I don't know how fucking nothing really happened there during that shit, man. I mean, like,
the guy with the mohawk threw a fit. I remember that.
Because he was a friend of one of the people who worked at the fireplace with me. One of the Gresham friends. And I didn't know him. I was just like, fuck, everyone come over. It's fucking Flip-A-Palooza 05, man.
That was fun. I got super wasted.
I think everyone got super wasted, and like
a lot of people. And then didn't the cops show up?
Yeah, the cops showed up, and I was just like, "It's my birthday."
And
he was like, "Is anyone in there under 21?" I'm like, "No."
Definitely not.
Yeah, because my sister was the only person who was under 21, but I think she left or something. I don't know. I don't remember what exactly she told me. I think she said she left before the cops came, or right after the cops came.
Really smart.
Yeah, she would have been in 2005. She would have been 20.
Almost there.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, it was at home, so it wasn't like a huge deal. But I was just like, it's my birthday, fucking close the door. And then right after the next day, then I went to Toronto for fucking, 11 days and came back. And then picked up you and fucking Caitlin, my girlfriend at the time, and went down to San Francisco to go see Nat, or drove down there that next day.
I remember that.
And dude, that was fucking...
It was insane.
That was some wild shit, man. Like, I don't know how the fuck... I don't remember half that trip, man. I don't remember which... Because I think... I couldn't tell you what happened, and... Like, that's a fucking goddamn blur.
Yeah, I remember, like, waking up a couple mornings and eating, like, edibles that said, like, made for 2 or 3 people, or, like, 3 or 4 servings on the side of them, and eating, like, 2 or 3 of them. And then I vaguely remember being out on the roof with his friend for a while. And I remember looking out the window because we were off of O'Farrell in the Tenderloin, and that's pretty much like the most dangerous part of the town. So it was like looking out the window was basically like watching a live episode of Cops all day long. And yeah, I remember doing that quite a bit. It was amazing.
I don't know how the fuck, that fucking... I went to that Golden Coffee place all the time, man.
That place was so good.
Get those fucking avocado fucking omelets, dude.
That place was so good.
Yeah, I think we went there fucking every day we were there.
I wouldn't be surprised, because it was just delicious, and it was cheap.
Yeah.
And it was like, there really weren't that many people in there. It wasn't crowded or loud, or, I don't know. I like peaceful meals, so it was perfect. This was great. But yeah, I don't know how they do that with the Tenderloin, because it's like, I remember one time I went down there to see Natter with Jill, and we stayed at the Hotel Nico or something, and it was off of Farrell Street too, but it was literally like, it was probably 5 or 7 blocks from Natter's place, and it was absolutely immaculately clean. Like, it was this massive marble building. It was just like immaculately clean. Like, some guy dressed in ridiculous shit opening the door for you, and like, I mean, it was a nice hotel.
So it was like the Heathman or something here?
Yeah. The Hotel Nico, I believe, yeah. And I'm pretty sure it was off of Farrell. And it was literally 5 or 7 blocks from the Tenderloin, and it was absolutely, totally different. I mean, there must have been like a line drawn somewhere, because like the transition was so intense.
It's like fucking being in Puerto Vallarta or Mazatlan or something. It's like you're on the resort. You fucking leave the resort, man. You're fucking...
Yep.
It's like, just don't go here. This can be really, really nice. Like right here, it's like chiclets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Quarter chiclets. That's what I remember most about Mexico, man. Is fucking little kids that are like younger than me, fucking selling chiclets, and my parents are like, "You could be fucking doing this." I'm like,
"Oh shit, nice."
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, "No, I'm up in Oregon, fucking whatever."
Delivering pizza?
Yeah. Well, no, I went there. That was '93, so I would have been. That was when I was putting flyers under on people's doors for this company called the Decorating Den by this woman. Her last name was Klutz,
there you go.
Which was kind of crazy.
That's
and so I had that job from like when I was like 10 till maybe like 13 or 14 or something. And I just go and run around the neighborhoods and fucking
Mexico early.
Yeah, I went there. 1993 at spring break when there was that earthquake in Malala.
Mm-hmm.
That like 5-point-something earthquake, 5.3.
Shit, I don't remember.
Yeah, you might have been too far out. No, 93.
93. Yeah,
it was during spring break.
I was living at the beach.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that was the only time I've never been in an earthquake, and like, I missed that because it was like that happened then, and then like there was these 3 baseball players that ended up dying in a boat crash together.
Oh shit.
I want to say, I don't remember their names.
Still 93?
1993. It was that same day or something, or like a day or two later. And but yeah, dude, that was kind of weird. Yeah, so I've never been in an earthquake, and
A few little ones inside of Cali.
how big?
Like, I mean, nothing even got knocked off a shelf. Like, small. Very small. But still, it freaks you out. It's like, it's just when you've never experienced that.
Shit starts shaking. And
Yeah, it's like stable ground is no longer stable ground, and it's been stable ground for the past 20 some odd years. So it's like, it's shocking. It's very shocking.
it's like going to space. And
Going to
fucking
space or
feeling-
skydiving.
Yeah,
that's the
feeling
same
that
thing.
weightlessness. You went skydiving. Fucking-
Mhm. I was skydiving and bungee jumping. Bungee jumping in Southern California.
Off of, was it like
The bridge to nowhere was what we did it off of, and it's like a 3 or 4 mile hike through just like rocky, half forest land, and then you get to this bridge that literally leads to nowhere. Like, apparently they were gonna make a tunnel, or they started making a tunnel and it collapsed and they ran out of money, but for whatever reason the tunnel was not made. The bridge was made, and so they just had this bridge that just fucking leads into the side of a hill, and so they set up a bungee cord there, and it's not very far. It's only like 250 feet, but it's like all rock, like a tiny bit of water, and then just big, river rocks all over the place, because clearly there must have been more water there at some time, and so we bungee jumped there, and it was, again, not very far, but still pretty damn fun.
Yeah, the different ground than a fucking stable ground, man. That fucking.
Yeah, the best is when you like get to the end and like whip back up, because the free fall isn't exactly intense. I mean, you're basically done free falling by the time you start. You get like a second and a half.
Or you hooked up at your waist, so it fucking right up on your fucking balls.
The way they had it rigged, it was like waist and shoulders. It was like a
Oh shit!
yeah,
Nice.
it was like a good full body, and so the weight really came off your chest and pulled on your upper back. I think most it was like but they've never had any fatalities. They've never had any serious injuries. So it was a good, fun, safe little trip, and skydiving's better. Bottom line. Definitely better. The only cool thing about bungee jumping is you get to do it 3 times. So it's like the first time, it's terrifying. Second time, it's not quite as terrifying, and you're kind of more into it. And the third time, you like kind of super commit and really,
You're fucking doing backflips. You're doing the
Yep,
triple
having fun
Lindy
with it.
fucking
yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield back to school diving thing.
Whereas with skydiving, you just get one shot, and you gotta fucking. It's the best experience in the world when you first get out of the plane and you're just kind of floating there before you really start to fall. It's absolutely amazing.
Did you ever do the swimming motion? Or you just fucking.
No, my problem was I kept on looking down. Like, you're supposed to keep your chin up and your head out.
Is that how to breathe easier?
No,
Or is
it has nothing to do with like the aerodynamics or like the fact that when I put my head that way,
Yeah,
like,
your face.
the instructor, it must have fucked with his shit. Like, my head must be blocking his wind so that he can like see the altitude.
Oh, yeah.
And pull the cord at the right time, because you have a dude strapped to your back.
Right. Is that weird?
It's no. I mean,
No?
you barely notice it.
You don't got like a fucking. It's not like fucking cuddling up with a fucking chick or something.
It's not. You're not like strapped together either. You know, like it's there's a little breathing room.
It's not like fucking right up on them, fucking getting bear hugged or something.
No.
Okay.
And you got all your fucking gear on and like a backpack and he's got the backpack. But yeah, it's not noticeable.
Okay.
And once you're out of the plane, it's totally not noticeable. You're just like
I'm glad I have someone here to fucking pull the cord.
seriously, because I'd either pull it like half a second out just because I'm so scared, or like probably wait too long and fucking just splat.
Yeah, do it at the bottom and it fucking hits and then.
Yeah, exactly. I fucking hit the ground and my parachute's like still this little ball. Just stupid.
So how do you breathe? Do you breathe like fast or do you breathe normal or?
I think I forgot to breathe for most of the time. It's like a 56-second free fall, which Skydive Oregon is the place.
Out in fucking.
Eugene.
Oh, it's Eugene?
Eugene area, yeah. And they do, you jump from like one of the highest altitudes and you get one of the longest free falls, I think, in the nation, if not like Oregon or the West Coast or whatever, but yeah. It was, I think somebody did some research. I think Tamara did, because Tamara went.
Yeah, and Tamara was living down in Eugene, so.
Yep, Natter, Tamara, and I, and I think Kendra and whoever his girlfriend was at the time, that blonde girl.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 5 of us went. It was really fun.
Dude, that's fucking. I don't know if I can do that. I'd like to, but maybe one day, man. I did the bungee jumping up at Ski Bowl, and it was the fucking harness, but luckily, balls are in between it, so it's not like
you don't have your sack like one ball on either side of them. Yeah.
Right. All of a sudden.
Suicide.
Yeah. Luckily, I think I was scared enough. I didn't have it was a hot day, so sweaty balls or something down a little bit. But I think I was scared enough. My balls were up and in a fucking safe place for that harness, and
yes.
they knew fucking danger could happen.
They knew better, absolutely.
So they wanted to chill close, man, and fucking be in the right spot. So I didn't get hurt.
It's very considerate.
I know. Yeah, they're pretty nice, man. They know what's up, but because they know that they've been hurt. They've been hurt by fucking my surroundings, man. So I gotta. They're kind of like it's like, when you see the dog that's walking around and it's all fucking has the tail between its legs because the owner fucking beats the shit out of her or something.
Yeah.
It's my balls are like that because getting kicked in the balls, fucking.
Yeah.
That'll happen. They're just like, I don't want anything else fucking bad like that to happen anymore. So they just take care of themselves now.
That's good.
Yeah, they have a mind of their own, man.
It's a good instinct.
I fucking enjoy that.
I need to use the restroom.
You go for it, dude. I'm gonna talk. I'll talk
Okay.
for a minute, and then I'm gonna fucking do the same thing, man. Cause I'll let you talk for a minute because that's how we do. We gotta fucking rotate because we like to stay hydrated here, man. We fucking sure as shit do. So yeah, again, if you're listening and this shit might be getting too real for you, my guess is if you're listening to this, you're probably at least somebody that I know, if not like friend or family. Shit's still gonna get real. So don't fucking be pissed off if you hear stuff that's too real, because that's what happens. People get real up in this bitch. It's the freedom of speech, is what I say. We won't be banned in the USA. Like, I always have to bring it back to Live Crew. Just because.
Eat a tiny bowl of cereal, dude. I'm starving.
Dude, you do it up, man.
I'm sorry, I haven't eaten all day. I gotta do it.
Dude, yeah, you gotta fucking eat, man. What do you got there?
I have the essential essential honey oats and flakes with almonds.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Do the fucking whole milk and syrup. I like
Whole milk
syrup.
and syrup.
Yeah, dude, syrup is, I think, the best sweetener.
I fucking starting liking that, man, with you rocking that, man. I don't know, man. Yeah.
I love sugar to a fucking extreme degree.
I wonder if next time, like yesterday, I went to McDonald's and got that cup of coffee, and he's like, "How many? You want like 2 in 1 or something? Like, cream to sugar." And I'm just gonna ask him next time just for some fucking, like one cream and like, because normally I do like 1 cream, 2 sugars. If I don't drink a black, I'll do that. But I'll just be like 1 cream and some of your fucking syrup that you have. Those little fucking containers that they have for the pancakes and shit.
Shoot, I wonder if they'll do that.
Nah, I don't know, man. I'd like to find out. 'Cause every coffee there is $1, man. McDonald's represent, man. That's what you do when you're waiting around for fucking an hour. I don't know. I think I probably got picked up yesterday, like at 5. It was about 5:20, man. Like, so I was down there at 4:00, and it was like maybe 40 degrees out or something. Cause you just never know, man. Like that Friday, like, and it's a bitch coming from fucking Portland out to West Lynn to go down to fucking by Salem at 5 something on a Friday night, man. Like just trying to get through all that traffic. Like it really wasn't that bad once we got on there, but I mean, like coming from fucking over on like Hawthorne area, like I think he picked up over Hawthorne like 4:40 and made it over to 10th Street West Lynn by 5:20. I mean, that's not horrible because normally it's about 20-25 minutes. So I mean, it took 40. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, like shoot out to 80 or to like 205 and or whatever, and or 84 to 205. But I mean, just any time out there, it's kind of a pain. But you get there when you get there. If I had a car, I'd leave earlier. But I don't have a car, and I'm fucking happy I can get a goddamn ride out there, man. Or else can't really fucking take the bus down there, man. It's not a fucking quick trip. And then, for some reason, how many times to go out there, dude? Like, just trying to find the place, man. It's fucking bitch, dude.
What place?
Every time. The fucking Lions Club I went to last night, man. Like, once you get into fucking Kaiser, it's like, don't know, man. I'm not fucking great with directions, dude. Like, I'm not necessarily the navigator, but it's usually nighttime, especially with it getting dark early now. Like, it's fucking about 6 o'clock and rolling through Kaiser. I don't know, like before fucking got into wrestling, man. Like I've been to Kaiser, never, maybe once. I've lived here since fucking 1987, and like been to Salem maybe few times maybe, and I mean it's just.
I don't even know where Kaiser is.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Yeah, it's like next to Salem. That's about all I know. I couldn't tell you if it's east or west or where the fuck it is, but it's somewhere down there, kind of close to that fucking baseball stadium off the freeway, off I-5. The Kaiser Volcanoes. But I mean, like, who really goes to fucking Kaiser?
Is it like a minor league team?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's single A, double A, or triple A, but I don't know, it's a pretty nice little stadium. I don't know, because there's that other one that just opened up this year that we started playing baseball out in Hillsboro. They have that team called the Hops, Hillsboro Hops. And I don't know, I didn't go any of those since there's no Beaver games, but like, I don't know, I'm kind of okay with that. Like, it was kind of cool having back when, you know, what would that have been? Was it PGE Park then, or was it Civic Stadium, or before?
Not sure.
It was. Now it's Geldwin
Yep.
Field and Rose Garden, Memorial Coliseum, Moda Center, or whatever the fuck it is.
The Moda Center, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, dude. I think maybe it's like some Spanish hotheads or something.
The Mota Center.
The Mota Center.
La Mota.
See, that's what I'm thinking it is. I don't want to, like, I know what Geldwin is, but I think
It's a window company, I believe.
a window company, which is,
Well, we have Geldwin windows in our basement, so I know they do window shit.
so okay, yeah, so they're window people, and
Successful.
yeah, successful enough to fucking put their name on a fucking soccer
Big ass, yeah.
thing.
They said the Timbers are the most profitable or the second most profitable soccer team, most lucrative soccer team in the nation.
That's why they're
Which makes
in the
sense.
fucking
Yeah.
semifinals right now, man. Fucking give them some fucking good exposure, get more people to fucking
We'll be
buy
number one soon.
Timbers gear. What?
I said we'll be number one soon. I mean, it'll probably be hard to beat out the Galaxy because of Beckham.
Oh yeah.
Because they got global sales, but like, I mean, our fans are so diehard. Like, they buy like home jersey, the away jersey, the like retro jersey, the fucking
Scarf.
yeah, 10 scarves and a hat, and gloves, and and then they sell out all the games, and I mean, Timbers are a well-supported team.
Like back when we used to go, man, like the tickets were fucking, people would give them away. Like it was like,
They were dirt cheap. We got season tickets, second row from the very front, on the center line for. Oh my God, it must have been like $400 for like season tickets, right there.
yeah.
I mean, it's just insane.
And now it's nowhere fucking
That was
close.
probably $400 for a ticket,
Yeah.
second row. Like, it's just.
Yeah, especially during the playoffs and shit. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. This game is, yeah. I don't know what happened with season ticket holders. I think they charged you for the seat, but they offered to give it to you before they give it to anybody else. But it's
Yeah.
not actually a part of the regular season ticket holder rights or whatever the fuck. But yeah, that shit. Oh Jesus, that shit was crazy.
did
This is gonna be the last cup of coffee I drink. I swear.
so you think, man?
Seriously. Wishful thinking.
I'm leaving this with you for a second, man.
Alright.
You're on it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Fucking
I don't know what.
all hour. I'll take an hour.
Yeah, seriously, do not take an hour. 'Cause it will be a narrative of what I'm doing. Which right now I'm making coffee with the metal filter that we would typically use in place of a paper filter inside of one of those manual drip things that I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but yeah. I'm just using that on top of a cup with the Portland Roasters Teramo Espresso, which is a medium roast, and sturdy, fruity, lasting are the three words they use to describe the flavor, which I think is pretty good. And yeah, fine ground espresso grind. Sorry. I didn't know what to say, so I was just
No,
talking.
so
I was literally talking about my coffee the
Good.
entire time.
good. You
So you know.
letting people fucking email or go on to the Public Access Podcast Facebook page. You can find it there. Search the Public Access Podcast, or you can tweet the questions at PA Podcast.
Holy shit, you got this down.
Dude, PA Podcast, man. If anybody in Pennsylvania fucking has a podcast, they're not getting it because I got PA Podcast.
Sorry.
At PA Podcast. So,
Bitches.
yeah, anybody in Philadelphia or Pittsburgh or goddamn Intercourse, they're gonna be shit out of luck. You know there's an Intercourse, Pennsylvania?
I had no idea.
Yeah, man, fucking, one of those, I couldn't tell you where it is in the state, but
But it's there.
it's there, man. I don't know how close it is to anywhere else, but figure,
Population, hopefully, just 2.
yeah. Maybe,
Well, maybe 3.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be a fair number of people in Intercourse, PA, man.
No more than 2 needed in Intercourse.
No, that's just a little overload sometimes.
Yes.
It's like, hey, over here, man. You don't need that many people in Intercourse right now, man.
I'm feeling quite rejected, and I'm gonna grab my clothes and go home now, because this sucks.
Yeah. You have fun. You have fun. Keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, that's working.
Yep, or you just dive right back in and assume the top position no matter what.
Get back on your horse, man.
Yep, exactly. No, that's gross, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not. Are you talking about the getting back on your horse? I was
No, not the horse, I'm talking about just, diving back onto the top of the fucking pile.
That's important. Fucking stuff people need to know, man. This is educational, man.
This is, informative.
You know.
An instructive video.
Again, people have any more things that can add to that, you can tweet. You can tweet that shit, man. Give some fucking feedback on that.
That's... Oh, God.
I figure, people might want to know that stuff, dude.
No, that's true.
This is for the children, man. I hope not. I don't know what kind of fucking people. I was told, I would have, the people who fucking listen to whatever I'm saying or whatever. It's gonna be a fucking weird group of people, man. But like, the good thing about a podcast, you can kind of get that audience fucking, like I said, zoned in on what it's about. So they're not like, they don't have to waste their time otherwise, dude. Because like, there's probably a fair amount of people, man, who are like, who the fuck is this guy, man? Like, this guy, kind of a weirdo, man. But like, the people who fucking get what's up, man, fucking get what's up. And that's the people who are still listening and then just turning off after that. But even if they did get to that point, man, fucking thank you for listening to it this long, man. And the fact that this is gonna be fucking episode 3 out of, we're already fucking booked and ready to go out through the goddamn middle of January. We're just gonna keep them going. There's not gonna be no fucking end in sight, man. Just fucking throwing out podcasts once every fucking Friday night. Give you a little fucking teaser sometime during the week. Just because people need to have that, man. Just a little extra. Give a little people some context. Let them know what's up, man. Let them know who the fuck is talking and why they're talking. And even, I don't know, you're not going to know everybody on here, man, if you're listening. But you're going to get to know some people. Get to see who the fuck is hanging out. Who the fuck it is, man. Like, it's goddamn Paul. It's what, it's Paul, man. You might not know Paul, but you know what? I'm not trying to, I have my friends on here. I have friends on here, so it's people. These are gonna be better conversations than me trying to go and get the absolute coolest person in the world who I've never talked to in my life and have a conversation where it's just
Very true.
all interview. It's just
Very true.
it's just me and my homies fucking kicking it. It's not like okay, so speaking of that, there was this video, I don't know if I think I've told you about this, I think they played it on Tosh.0. It was called Me and My Crew Laying Pipe. And it's like these like 3 or 4 guys, man, that are like I don't know, putting on some fucking jams, and they all like taking this fucking video of each of them like start like humping this ottoman. Like,
Nice.
yeah, just like basically, I don't know, man. So yeah, that's me and my crew laying pipe. There
I'll
was
have to check that out. Is that a YouTube?
it's a YouTube video, man.
Okay.
It's I don't know how long it was, or how long ago it was that came out, but that was I don't know, man. That was some weird shit, man. Like,
How long is it?
like.
Did they really get creative with the positions and the?
Oh yeah, dude, they're fucking
Nice.
yeah. It was like
Nice.
4
Oh shit.
4 black guys just laying pipe to the fucking ottoman.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think it was at the same time, but it was like a montage type video of people fucking an ottoman, man. People fuck some weird things, man.
Absolutely.
But if you're gonna fuck weird things, man, film it and put it on YouTube.
Definitely.
Yeah. If there's fucking nudity in it, then you put it on YouPorn or something. Shout out to YouPorn.
Is there a YouPorn?
There is YouPorn.com.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've visited that site before.
I am not, but I will have to check that out.
Easy to remember. Good search engine. And that's there's I found out rule number 34 of the internet. If there's something that you think of, if you conceive of an idea and it's not out there of some sort of porn, you have to fucking make it. And that's maybe how me and my crew laying pipe got started.
That is a good possibility. One of many
yeah.
possibilities.
Or maybe it was just some guys that fucking found an ottoman that they found was super sexy.
Mm.
And just wanted to bang it, I guess.
Do they do it to the tune of a song?
Yes.
And is it called Bang the Ottoman, or is it like a song that is from somewhere else?
I don't know. It was some sort of.
Like
I want to say it was like an
porn
R.
group?
Kelly type
Oh,
type of song. It
Mhm.
might not have been R. Kelly, but it was.
I know what you're talking about.
You
I
know.
think. Yeah.
Yeah. Not.
Okay.
Not
Was
the.
it? Was it?
It wasn't the remix to Ignition, dude.
It wasn't R. Kelly though, but was it another famous song person, or
I-
was it like people doing a comedy version of an R. Kelly type song?
Well, later on there was people who made like in response to that video of like, so there might have been on that one, but I know on the original I think it was someone that was either R. Kelly or like R. Kelly,
Legitimately famous.
legitimately famous,
Yeah.
Alright. Whatever it was, and but then they had everyone else, making fun of them, fucking the ottoman,
Oh, no way.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch that now.
No,
Because that just sounds too weird to not at least start.
And I'll fucking
Check it out.
went from, America's Funniest Home Videos, man, with Bob Saget, dude, fucking,
They
And that-
still do that show.
yeah, and I still have never known one person who has been on that show, who has had a video on there.
That's true.
I don't know where the people come from who fucking send in those videos, man, but holy shit, man, like,
Yeah, they win money too. They win.
Yeah.
What is it, like 10 grand?
There was 10 grand. I don't know what, and then there was the season ending
Oh,
100,000.
yeah.
But I don't know what it is now. If they kept the same money, I mean, it's been
Highlight reel.
at least 20, maybe 25 years since the show started.
Yep.
Because
And it took them like 23 to fucking make another one, like Tosh.0.
yeah,
And now there's like 6 of them since then, like Ridiculousness and there's probably other ones I'm not thinking of.
fucking like Web Soup and stuff, or
Yep, or there's like a comedian or two.
Yeah.
And then random clips. Oh shit, they've been doing that for a while. The show with the Danny Bonaducci's always on.
oh yeah, with where they have all the like
Dumbest Criminals,
yeah.
I think.
I watched one yesterday of a Dumbest Criminal type show, and they had someone that was like, I turned it on, dude, and it was like some old guy that was like getting fucked by a dog, dude, and I was like,
Oh no, an old man.
yeah, it was like an old man, dude, who like couldn't fucking
On
get
TV?
up, man, dude.
Oh, okay.
And so this dog just started like humping him, and like you see Danny Bonaducci fucking crack wise about it, and I'm like, cause dude, like I have this fucking TV, and it's like it takes like about maybe like at least a second to like go between each channel, and so like, you know, I'm usually like fucking playing on my phone doing something sort of half watching, and so like fucking change the channel and yeah, fucking saw on that for a second, like,
Nope.
yeah, go to the next fucking thing, and you know, I don't have, you know, like even on the TV Guide channel, like there isn't really a TV Guide channel anymore now that like they play shows, so it's like, I mean, I guess I could look on my phone or something, see what's on TV, but I mean, it takes like probably 10-15 minutes to go through all the channels and stuff.
Oh, so yeah.
I mean,
At
it's,
least 1,000.
yeah, well, I mean, it's not like the fucking, it's like channels, like, it's not like, I don't know, like the fucking, it's like the little box, the fucking, not the fucking big silver box, it's like the little black box thing, like, and it has like only certain channels. It doesn't have like all the channels.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and so, and that thing fucking works slower than the other one, which is weird. But, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's time for a little station identification. I hope. Oh, yeah, there it goes. That's, you know, pause for the cause.
Yep.
If you know that sound, you know what's going on. If you fucking can't tell by the funny talking what's going on here. I just gave it away. I don't talk. Oh. That's for you, America.
Oh, it's on this side.
Is what?
Oh, normally it's on the other side, but it's on this side, which
Fuck.
is not what I'm used to. I was looking at the wrong side.
On the right side. Dude, yeah. It's fucking... Some people are scared of this thing, man.
It's the fucking jet.
Yeah. It really is, man.
Putting that in your mouth is intimidating.
Especially when it's your first time.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you got it cranked way the fuck up and it like is literally like a small jet engine. The way it generates heat and just like
Yeah, it's almost like a fucking... Yeah, that fucking hair dryer. Fucking... Just... And...
destroyer of moisture.
Yeah. And yeah, any moisture you have anywhere is fucking zapped up by that thing, man.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, fucking does the body good, man.
It's, oh yeah. Oh yeah. My neighbor stomping around. combination tonight.
They'll enjoy it, man. They're fucking. It's always weird when people fucking like, when noises are loud, like what the fucking reaction is to do, for if you're like a neighbor or something. Like when people like do the whole fucking broomstick to the fucking ceiling or whatever. If you're below them and they're fucking walking around or
stomping
the
around.
stomping. If it's the other way, if you're fucking if you're on the bottom, they start stomping if you're fucking being loud, or people start slamming doors and shit.
1-800-777-4050. You think that's like a collector's or county jail?
I don't know.
It's one of the two, I bet. I don't want to deal with either one.
Yeah, hopefully, they'll leave a message. I guess they can't if they're in the jail. I don't think you're allowed to leave messages.
Yeah, last time I was in, you couldn't even call cell phones. You had to still call home phones. I was almost fucked, but good thing my mom and dad, not only do they have a home phone, but they have an old home phone with like an actual bell and hammer for the ring.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and my dad loved it, and so he had it cranked up to like full volume, which basically just meant the hammer was like smashing the fucking bell. So when I did call them that night, they actually answered the phone at like 2:30 in the morning, or after a couple calls.
Where do they have that located? It's because isn't it like right by? It's not anywhere near where they sleep, though. I mean, that thing's got to be fucking loud as shit.
No, it's downstairs in the living room, and they sleep. Yeah.
Is it like right above them?
No, it's not even close to below them.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's like right when you walk in the door, it's to the left, right?
Yep, that's where it was.
And yeah, because their room was fucking on the other, pretty much the other side.
Back in the day, it was on the opposite side of the house, and then
Yeah.
it turned into the opposite side from where it was. It went from the northwestern corner to the southwestern corner.
Gotcha.
And so, but it's an equal distance because there's that big area where they have their closet now between their bedroom and the main area, so it's basically as far as the bedroom on the other side. But yeah,
Yeah.
either way, it was loud as fuck, and I can't remember which side they lived on. So, yeah. But they woke up.
What did you say? You're just like, you gotta come fucking...
I just said, yeah, you gotta come get me. I'm in Beaverton, and they pulled me over on some bullshit and told me I failed the alcohol sobriety test or whatever, and then I peed and blew a .02. Like, I had no alcohol in my system. I had smoked a tiny bit of pot, and I had taken some Xanax, but I hadn't taken much Xanax at all. So that actually really worked to my benefit.
Because you were calm?
Ever have to get arrested, make sure you take some sort of a benzo beforehand, because that shit makes it an absolute like smooth sailing. Like, I had no issues with anything, and they were trying to fuck with me too. Like, yeah, they weren't cool. They were mean cops, and one was training the other. And I think that's primarily one of the reasons why they did it, is just so that the guy could see how to process somebody. And like, I felt like they had chosen me way before I ever flunked any tests or anything. And like, I had 2 kids in my car that were sketchy as fuck at the time, so they ditched out on me when they saw the cop pulling after me, because they had gone into 7-Eleven, and so that fucking sucked.
Wait, so you were at a 7-Eleven when it happened?
I was at an intersection, and apparently I didn't come to a complete stop when turning right at a red light, and it had no effect on any other cars. And then after that, I turned right into the 7-Eleven and parked, and they came in after me and turned on their lights, and I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, you didn't come to a complete stop back at that red light, and yeah, you look like you were driving a little suspiciously. And it's like, dude, you saw me pull up to a red light and then drive like a third of a block around a corner and pull in somewhere. Like, how could I be driving suspiciously for less than a block? Like, I mean, and I'm on Xanax, like, you don't drive fast on Xanax. It's like physically impossible to drive fast on Xanax.
And fucking smoking pot.
Yeah, I mean, I was fully coherent because I have anxiety, so that's like actually a good thing for me to take because yeah, like I've taken Xanax before from like a prescription and it was wonderful, but that's totally different. So yeah, all I'm saying is that like it was total bullshit. But if you ever do have to get processed through county jail, make sure that you take some sort of an anti-anxiety first, because it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
No matter where you are. Have you ever been arrested?
I don't know, I've never been arrested, man. I fucking, I mean, I came, I mean, the only thing I've been fucking, I got in trouble a few times for fucking, 3 different times for fucking pot.
Yeah, but they never arrested you? They just like fines, citations,
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah, and then one time I got a fucking, when I was a minor, I got criminal mischief 3.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, which was, and it was like right before I turned 18. Well, I was with Russ.
Okay.
Russ and I.
Uh-huh.
And we had a driver
All right.
guy. And so we went and we put Cheese Whiz and tortillas on this guy's car.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and then later on, someone, and like all of us, we were all like friends and shit, and we always would go and like fuck with people's stuff like a little bit. Like we'd go and like, you know,
Yeah.
put someone's license plate, flip it over or something, or you know,
Get
put.
bored as shit.
Yeah, it's what fucking Westland do. There's nothing to do, you know. So we do stupid shit like that, and so he pulled up as we were driving off, and he saw the driver. And he didn't see Russ or I.
Oh shit.
And so, the driver of the car, the cops came to his house because this guy called the cops, and this guy had never fucking been in trouble or anything. I hadn't either, and Russ hadn't either. But like, so he went and I was fucking 17 years old. This was fucking 14 years ago, man.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking talking about it now.
Mm-hmm.
And so he fucking calls, he goes and like, I guess like cops like said to him, you know, if you tell us who did this, you will not get in trouble. So I assume it's just like fucking Russ and Ben.
Nice. What a good friend.
Yeah. And so like,
Oh
yeah. So the cops come to fucking Russ and I's door. Like both parents at the same. I think it was like they went to Russ's house and they went to my house.
yeah. Nice.
And because I didn't like my parents. I don't think knew Russ's parents, but they got to meet Russ's parents right after that, man. Like, and then I was like. Because Russ and I sort of like I think became friends around that time, maybe a year earlier or something. And well, this other guy I'd known since like fucking kindergarten. He was my neighbor, and yeah, just fucking I guess ratted us out. So he got off scot-free, and fucking Russ and I we had to go to fucking we had to do community service for I forgot how long it was like 10 hours or something, and who was it? There was someone, somehow I ended up going and like getting on a thing where it was like I was cleaning up Mary S. Young. And that was when I was living with Brooks, like right across the street from Mary S. Young. Which is like right down by Russ's house. So maybe I hadn't moved yet, but I was, you know, I think it was like right before I was staying with Brooks. And yeah, so I just was like saying I was pulling Ivy down there at fucking, at the park the whole time, but I think I was just, but this is like before any of us were like, we were all like totally straight edge and shit, so it was like, you know.
No pot.
No pot, no fucking drinking.
Oh shit, how old were you?
Like 17. Like,
okay.
Dude, I didn't start fucking
Wow.
really doing it. Like, I had drank and I started drinking when I was like 14, but it wasn't like ever a lot, dude. Like, there was like a couple times, like I was over at my friend's house and
Socially.
threw up.
Okay.
But it's not like socially, it was like, it'd be like if we'd be able to fucking get a bottle. Like if I had a friend stay the night or something, we'd have a bottle and we'd drink it. But it was never like, I never got to go to any parties where anybody was drinking. I was, not the cool kid, man.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, like I was saying, man, like, I was the guy, man, that fucking played spin the bottle in 4th and 5th grade. I remember this, like, when I was in 4th grade, dude, was playing spin the bottle, man. And, like, 3 separate occasions, dude, like, I spun it, and it's like, oh, maybe someone else will fucking do it. But it would be like, I get spin the bottle and land on the first girl. She'd be like, no. It just, no. And, get to the second girl. It's like, oh, maybe someone else. Let them try again. And she's like, no. And then get the third girl, and she's like, no.
Oh, jeez.
Dude.
3 strikes.
3 strikes, man. And then it's like, so, like, and I don't know. I was fucking, always do my own fucking thing, man. Like, but that's what happens, dude. Like, that shit was, I was not a cool kid, not a fucking attractive kid. I fucking had, like, my teeth were even way more fucked up than they are now, man. Like, and I was always the fucking skinny kid with the fucking humongous nose who fucking talks funny, and like, have a fucking big fucking mouth all the time, but never really fucking, getting fights or anything, but like, I was always kind of doing my own thing, but yeah, so then just back to the story, so Russ and I both, we have to do that, as well as have, we had to go to counseling, with the juvenile counselor, and talk to the counselor with our parents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like family therapy.
Family therapy.
Mm.
And they were telling us how this is going to lead to burglaries and gateway lead to cocaine, and there was one other thing that it said, but that was basically what they said to us, to both of us, and there was some other ridiculous fucking thing, but it was like, yeah, no other drugs, it was just like lead to fucking cocaine, and
Cocaine
and burglary and
nice.
home invasions. And,
Yeah.
yeah, from fucking Cheese Whiz and Tortillas. But later on that night, someone on a fucking completely unrelated fucking thing, same car, fucking put porno mags and fucking saran wrapped it all around the car.
Wow.
Yeah.
That kid must have done something fucked up or something.
Yeah. And so it was just kind of, it was ridiculous. But yeah, so that one guy, he fucking snitched us out, man. And fucking, even though,
Did you fuck with him about it, or?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I wasn't like, I eventually fucking got over it. But I mean, at the time, fucking Russ and I were both fucking super pissed. And that was kind of like how Russ and I became friends. We both fucking got in trouble, and we both were able to fucking, be like, this same guy fucked us over and fucking got off scot-free, and like,
Yep.
whatever. Because, yeah, I don't know, he probably had a lot to lose, and like being able to fucking rat us out like that, like, I don't know, that was always a fucking tough thing. Like, I don't know, I only ever ratted anybody out for anything. It's those days of fucking living next to, or living by fucking, I don't know, living fucking back east, man. All the fucking gangster shit. It's in my blood. I'm nowhere near a gangster, but I don't have any fucking mob ties, man. Except the fucking, well, I don't know. That's a horrible, horrible sentence. I say that a lot. And that's the thing that kind of fucking sucks, too, about a podcast, is when you listen back to it, or like doing fucking stand up and shit, you look bad at it, and you fucking see all the shit that you fucking do weird, especially if you have a fucking video too, and you fucking, you notice stuff that you say, notice stuff you do, and it's kind of weird. Like, you know, I know I say like a lot, and I say fuck a whole bunch. And, you know, I don't know if it's something I want to improve, or what you call it, just not use it as much, or fucking find other things to use, but, you know, I like fucking the, organic talking, just whatever it is, you know, even if it sounds fucking weird, it's fucking, what's up? It's, you know, that's the, you know, like with this fucking thing, dude, just like, you fucking hit the button, man. That's all you have to fucking do, man. It's fucking nope. I don't know. And like fucking my music, man, like I did, like most of that was fucking, like the shit that I like more was just like when let the fucking the track play, man, just fucking jam. I fucking, and that's like what with talking. I like the jam talking more than a fucking, I don't know, I can appreciate the fucking, you know, like, making a really fucking nice song and just having a perfect song, but I like fucking doing, if I preference, I'd rather fucking have the fucking organic fucking just seeing what the fuck's going, whatever sounds cool, and take bits and pieces of it, or just let the whole thing play. You know, at least you know it's fucking real. Or else it's someone fucking deliberately trying to make fucking some shitty stuff and just try to slide it in there just because. I don't know, man. Fucking. I don't know. It'll make sense.
Yeah, the cereal is delicious.
Dude, yeah, fucking, I'm a Honey Bunches of Oats fan, so it's, I've had the essential kind. That's pretty awesome. So let's do, okay. So we were talking about doing a recipe. I can do an easy recipe for anybody right now. So you can do one after me if you like. Okay, simple recipe. Anybody can do this. This segment is called, Hey, Fuck You, I Can Cook. You take a bowl. You get one box of Crispix cereal, one box of Raisin Bran, and you do about a half of Crispix and Raisin Bran, and you pour your milk on there. You eat that. That's number one. Hey, fuck you, I can cook. There's gonna be a TV show, man. I fucking made one pilot episode, and then like right afterwards, Charlie Sheen did one that was pretty much the same thing. But I guess people can't see me smoking a smoke right now, and I'm not fucking actually making it. But I think I'd rather just do that. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You go and you buy one box of Crispix, one box of fucking Raisin Bran. You fucking half it. Or whatever fucking ratio you want. But those fucking Crispix, they stay pretty crunchy for the most part. And the milk fucking, soaks it up. But then you get those raisins with the fucking bran shit. And it's like sort of the whole salty, sweet shit with the milk. The milk is kind of sweet because there's fucking sugar in it. There's sugar in the fucking cereal. The Crispix, I don't know, they're not salty. But they fucking, the bran tastes like, they're kind of like,
what are Crispix?
Crispix, they're rice on one side, corn on the other. It's like a little air puff thing. It's like, it looks kind of like a...
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man, they're
like a Chex, kind of?
Kind of like a Chex, but it's like a little like puffier.
Okay.
And then it looks like almost like a stop sign, like a puffy stop sign. Or it's like a hexagon maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, with the Raisin Bran is awesome, man. Like, I've been doing it since I was a kid. Do you have a recipe of something you'd like to share? You don't have to call it, hey, fuck you, I can cook. But you can call it, hey, fuck you, I can cook.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you the recipe. I have a very easy pesto recipe. You need nuts and pesto and oil. The best nuts for this recipe would be pine nuts, walnuts, or pecans. Holy shit.
Not these nuts.
No, those you do not want to do the next step with these nuts because it involves a blender, and you want to blend the oil and the nuts and the pesto together in a basically like third ratio. I mean, obviously, you can adjust it accordingly, but I found that pretty much, like, yeah, a cup of a cup of pesto, or wait, no, not pesto, a cup of fucking basil, and I think a half cup of oil, and then another half cup of nuts, and you're good to go.
What are the best nuts? Because I think I'm not talking about...
I'd say I've honestly never done the pine nuts because they're so fucking expensive.
Yeah, they're not that good. Like, I mean, they're really good, but they're like, as far as like comparison with price and shit, like it's like I really like pecans,
They're so rich.
pecans.
Yeah, pecans.
And I like walnuts a lot too, man. Like,
walnuts are my favorite. They're not as rich as pecans. Pecans
Yeah.
are like so sweet and rich, and it's just like, I don't know, you can't eat as many. I like to eat a lot of nuts.
I do too, man. I'm down with it, man. Like, they're good, man. Like, and there's protein, man.
It's good protein and
Yeah.
good fat.
Yeah, oil and stuff in it, and
All sorts of shit. Walnuts are the best. Throw that out there.
yeah, I think I could. I don't know, yeah, because I usually think whatever has like the hardest thing to fucking get into is usually the
most
best,
rewarding.
man. Yeah, like walnuts are a fucking pain in the ass to fucking get into. A fucking
Yeah, they
peanut,
are, dude.
a peanut is easy unless you're fucking driving a car.
I like peanuts.
But they're fucking easy. You don't need a fucking nutcracker to fucking open the fucking
That's
nut,
true.
dude.
That's true. It's not as rewarding.
Right, like blackberries, like they're blackberry bushes with the fucking prickly fucking needle things, dude, that fucking surround it and fucking choke all the fucking everything around it because they fucking grow so fast. But I mean, dude, blackberries are the best berries in my opinion, dude. But that's because
I agree.
I'm here, man. Like, but then like I had huckleberries up in they have them up in Idaho.
In Oregon.
In Oregon.
We'd eat them out at the beach.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I like them.
I like them like not as much as I do blackberries. I think if they somehow made a blackberry huckleberry combination, some sort of hybrid, I don't know how that would work, but they did it with the Marionberry,
Mary
which
I was
is
going to mention that earlier.
the
That's
blackberry
shit.
raspberry combination
I like
made in Marion
Marionberries
County.
'cause they're good yogurt.
Mhm.
And in whatever the fuck it's called. Oh Jesus, I'm not gonna remember until like hours from now. What is the type of dessert? Cobbler, Marionberry cobbler.
Marionberry, fuck yeah.
My mother can cook a dank Marionberry cobbler. I don't know the recipe, but it's fucking amazing. I'd like try and get her to do it at least for Christmas or Thanksgiving. It's so good, and it's like she's like a health nut. So
Yeah, dude, she always fucking has really good food, man. Like,
oh yeah.
and like whenever I come over, dude, that food is fucking awesome, man. That's like your parents were like,
She's been super intense about it for like 20 years. I mean,
yeah.
like,
So
dude,
I talked to her when I fucking became a vegetarian. Like, about what to eat because I saw what you guys were eating over at your house, dude. And like, I was like, okay, I see you can do this, man. And it's fucking, it worked, dude. Like, yeah, cause I ate shit food, dude, growing up, man. Like, you know, there was 6 of us, dude, and like, so like,
Oh, yeah.
our food was usually shit out of like, we had one of those fry daddies, like the fryer that uses Crisco.
Oh shit.
Like looks like a black like
badass.
sand pail. Yeah, dude.
In a deep fryer?
A deep fryer, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we cook. You know, it'd be like chicken nuggets and fries and.
That's badass that you had your own deep fryer. That's dang.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
I ate a lot of food out of the fryer. Did stuff out of the microwave too. Like, but I mean, like, I don't know. I guess I was lucky, man. I had fucking, you know, cooked meals all the time, man. For, you know, that's all right deal. Like, cooked meals are nice, man. I like fucking cooking, but I don't know. If I fucking, when I'm not fucking working cooking, I'm down to cook all the time, man. Like, I took this test online where I should live in the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it said Africa.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because I like fucking meals like where it's like a shitload of people sitting down to fucking have like this big ordeal over a meal, fucking get all your fucking food grown right there. I mean, and like, you know, sort of like maybe the environment being, I don't know why I would have said warmer. Maybe that was sometime I took it and I was, you know, doing the fucking Oregon thing, bitching about the goddamn cold. You know, I should be living in fucking somewhere hot. And, you know, I don't know. I can't.
Dude, I did the Southern Cali thing for a year, and it's not what it seems. It's expensive.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking expensive in a hot place, except for Africa.
Oh.
Africa might be a little better, man. A little cheaper rent, man.
Yeah, probably.
What's rent?
Dude, it's expensive. It's like, well, it depends on where you live, but I lived in Orange County, in Irvine, and rent ranged from like about 1,000 to 2,000 for a 1-bedroom, but then you have to pay taxes, sales tax on everything, which I'm just not used to because I've lived in Oregon my whole life, but that shit adds up quick.
You have to pay sales tax on your
Everything.
rent?
Not on my rent.
Oh, not on your rent, okay.
But everything else, like fucking everything but gas. They don't tax the gas, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because gas is expensive enough as it is.
Especially down there, man.
Yeah. So they fucking it almost got up to $5. That was pretty crazy. Like we're getting close to $5, and it's like you see all these fucking people driving around in SUVs, and it's like, are you kidding me? Like I remember hearing these two like fairly overweight ladies that were just like covered in gold, and they were talking about how like they remember how like young and pretty they were the first time they paid $100 to fill up their tank because they've been driving these like colossal SUVs for like the past 15 years. But yeah, I don't know.
Dude, like $100 to fill your tank is fucking unreal, man.
I know, and they've been doing it for like over a decade for sure, and like. Yeah, I was just eavesdropping and right time, right place because I heard that shit and I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's just quite, I don't know, interesting. Lifestyle, karma, whatever the fuck. Yeah. It's just crazy.
Karma fucking comes back, I don't know if you call it karma, if it's just fucking life or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever, but I don't know. Maybe it's just coincidence, you know, but sometimes you do shitty shit happens to you, man. I've fucking done shitty shit, I've had shitty shit happen to me.
Yeah, that's true.
I've done good shit, maybe, I guess, I don't,
I've
but
done
then,
good shit too.
you know, but then, I don't know, I don't like talking about doing good shit, man, because I'm that guy, because then I think it fucking defeats the purpose.
That is kind of true as
But
well.
then I'm talking about it now. I can't bring it up to people because then I sound like a fucking pompous asshole, dude.
That's tricky.
You know, as soon as you fucking bring it up, you're like, oh, look what I did. I don't fucking go around and
Yeah, you gotta
say
work,
the shit I do, man. Like,
work on your approach
yeah.
a little, and yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I totally know where you're coming from too. There's that dilemma of the fucking wanting to say something, but not wanting to sound like a douche or an asshole when you say it.
Right.
But like, really not being able to conceive any better way of saying it. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Rambling. Tired.
Try you want
Stoned.
let's call it.
Okay.
Okay,
Come
that's
on.
you want to keep going?
No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm getting tired.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well then, fucking, you know what? That's Paul. Now you know some.
yeah. Well, no, I have questions.
Have questions.
I have
Let's
questions for the anybody who's listening that wants to answer.
yeah, send them, tweet them to PA Podcast, or on Facebook, look up the Public Access Podcast. And that's how you do it. And we need some answers. So help us out, people.
All right. Yeah. So, just out of curiosity, who makes the best coffee in Portland? I love coffee. I have to know. And I guess that would be who makes the best like espresso, and then who makes the best like kind of shitty drip coffee that you can get in either 7-Eleven or like a sit down restaurant that's not whatever. So who makes the best drip coffee, makes the best espresso in Portland? And I have other good questions.
What are they?
I'm scanning through because a lot of these they're not questions. So bear with me.
Baron. That's
Oh
no.
wait, you know what?
What?
I think that's pretty much one of the only questions I had for everyone else. There was the rock bottom question, but that wasn't for the audience.
So
But if the audience wants to submit their own personal rock bottom story, if they think that it's humorous or informative in any way, yeah, I always like to hear a funny or interesting story, and rock bottom's always good. So, yeah, if you're bored, submit that to Ben's thing so that I can read it, because it would be entertaining, and that's it.
that's it. Do you want to tell people stuff?
I don't think so. And oh yeah, well, I guess it's been mentioned a few times, I think, but to reiterate the importance of the audience participation in order to continue to make this grow and be productive for Ben and aka Rusty Diamond. Yeah, so anything and everything you submit would be helpful and appreciated. So in advance, thank you for participating. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I could rave about why we don't have an In-N-Out burger up here, because that does drive me crazy. I feel like we should have an In-N-Out burger. Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I've never had it. I had someone that fucking cooks, or used to work there, and she made him at home.
It's like quite literally like, it's like homemade fast food almost. It's like they get all the meat fresh in the morning, and they cook every single burger to order, like nothing ever hits the grill before you order it. And that's all they make is like a single or a double, and then you can get it with cheese or without. And then there's a few secret codes like Monster Style where they add like chili and cheese to your fries, and I think put onions, maybe little bits of cheese and onions in the meat as like extra for Monster Style. I think there might be a couple other like codes you can use to get other shit, but at the same time, yeah, it's the healthiest of fast food chains by far. And it's also the most profitable, because even down in Southern California, like, the In-N-Out Burger, I mean, there's always a line. Like, the drive-through is always full, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like, it never gets old. It's so simple, and it's so good. And why we don't have it up here is truly a mystery to me. So,
Who knows the answer?
yes. Oh yeah, and then, shit, what was it? Yeah, the best, well, I kind of feel like that's just sort of, best pot on the West Coast kind of falls into boasting, because it's Portland. And so, it's
Well,
kind of, like, let's
maybe
just talk about how great the city we live in is, and, I don't know.
We have the fucking number one, as far as I know, man.
For the price, absolutely.
It might be, maybe even in the country, man.
I think so. I think West Coast is best for pot.
Yeah, I don't think anyone anywhere else can have anything better. So I mean, it's like, we might have the best anywhere in the country, man.
I think I would have to agree with you.
Maybe there's people somewhere else who are gonna be listening who are gonna say, "No way, man," and fucking, I don't know, like somewhere in Japan or something, some fucking ancient Japanese secret fucking weed that's the best.
No, I think West Coast. West Coast, however, I did hear that in the, like, crazier, more ghetto parts of London, they were finding strands of pot and, like, various different grow rooms with higher concentrations of THC
Yeah.
than anywhere else in the world.
That would
But,
make
like,
because it's like at the same level as Portland is, like on
I think so.
for latitude. Like,
well, yeah, they have the cold, so you can control the cold. You can't control
yeah,
when it's like 100 out.
Yeah,
I mean,
that-
AC to a certain extent, but it just
right.
if something always goes wrong, there's always mites and fucking your shit gets eaten or whatever the fuck happens. But
Yeah,
cold weather is the way to go here. So that makes sense. And they have those massive buildings that are just like totally insulated, and you could easily put in like a sea of green somewhere and just make it perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh yeah, best places to people watch. The obvious answer is the airport.
dude, I agree, man. I like taking the fucking Max out to the airport or the bus, but then
Ooh,
the
dude,
Max
the
and the
Max
bus.
is a good one.
The Max and the bus and the airport, dude. Like you go and you take that red line out to the airport, man, and fucking you get on there and like, you know, that's where I saw Jim Morrison fucking was on the red line out to the airport to pick up Brooks.
I believe that.
And
Must have been catching a plane somewhere.
probably, man. And that's anywhere around there. But if you have a better place, let us know.
Oh yeah, and then I found a really good place. There's a Fred Meyer right off I-5 in Lombard, and it's a 2-story Fred Meyer, and the top story is apparel and a Starbucks. And you can get something at the Starbucks, and you can sit there, and you're right on the edge, and you can literally see like all 10 rows of like the fucking produce and everything, and like everybody shopping and going down all the rows. And then you can also see past the rows to other shit that I didn't really look at, or I can't remember right now, but I just know that it's literally like a bird's eye view of an entire Fred Meyer. And yeah, if you're bored and you just want to sit and like drink some coffee and people watch, that is a good place to go. Yeah, the Fred Meyer off of Lombard by I-5. It's right there, just to the west of I-5 on Lombard. You cannot miss it. So, yeah, Starbucks on the second floor. It's perfect. I mean, it's absolutely like the perfect place to people watch. They have the bank inside, and like people always freak out at the bank.
Dude, that's their money.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, I don't know. Those ones are always open during weird hours, so you always get the weird
The
people.
late night.
Yep, late night people, and just like the really disgruntled people who are coming in right away because some weird shit happened with their bank, and they're like still heated about it. So, you're bound to see some sort of a, I don't know, confrontation or something happen there. And then of course, it's off Lombard. It's not the most wonderful part of town. There's a lot of homeless people there and shit. So it's like, you know, people are bound to try and steal stuff. Fights are bound to go down. You know, drunk people will come wandering in, and God knows what'll happen. And yeah, so yeah, it's just sort of, it has all the right elements or whatever, bits and pieces to fit together perfectly for a thoroughly enjoying place people watch. So yeah, something to think about. I don't know. I'm gonna go back there. That's for sure. What else is there?
There's lots.
Oh yeah, good NA and AA meetings anywhere in the Portland area.
There's
Because most of them are kind of shitty and filled with old people, which if there are old people listening, no offense, but your shares can be a little dated and a little redundant, and yeah, it's annoying.
It does. It's sometimes they fucking. You hear the same story a lot, especially when it's they're a speaker. Like, did you ever go to speaker nights?
Oh yeah, of course.
And, yeah, dude. And you get people that are like, you hear the same goddamn story every time, man. Like, man,
Easily.
I fucking would go and I'd
No.
drink a bottle of whiskey, and then I'd have a 12-pack of hams, and I'd smoke 2 packs of cigarettes every day. And one day, you know, I went and was driving my car and fucking, ran into a fucking tree or something, and that's when I stopped drinking. And you hear that same fucking story over and over, and it's like,
Yep.
and then, I gotta get to a
Don't be like me.
a
Don't
higher
be like
power.
me.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Don't be like me, 57 and still trying to quit. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, and then watching, fucking people in and out. But, I was in it, I'd go
Yeah.
because I got in trouble. And I had to fucking go. And that's a weird fucking thing, going to fucking meetings when you have to be there. It's not like you want to be there. It's like,
And you truly didn't need to be there.
no, dude, I got in trouble for fucking pot, and I fucking had to go and take diversion because it became a $1,000 fine in Oregon, which is bullshit, and you lose your license for 6 months.
Yep.
And boom, it's fucked. You're fucked, and so
I never lost my
went to
license.
diversion.
That was awesome.
Dude, yeah, I
Never
didn't
took
lose it
my
because
license.
I did diversion,
No.
and
I did diversion, but I didn't pass it.
fuck, dude, diversion's bullshit, man.
Well, I passed it the second time. After, it took me about 11 months to get through a 90-day treatment program, but I fucking made it eventually.
Yeah, I didn't. It took me a fucking second time too, because I was fucking smoking in there, and
Oh, yeah, I was I fucked up hard, though, and told the lady, I, tried to be honest and say, well, I was clean the whole time, except, I had a beer with my dad on my birthday, to just try and sound honest,
Mhm.
because I just felt like, nobody's perfect, and I literally heard people, at the end of the meetings be like, hey, you want to go get a drink at Kelly's across the street, or, all this shit, because it was downtown, and, nobody was staying sober, and so I just was like, fuck it,
yeah,
try and give some semblance of honesty, at least not all out lie, not tell the truth, but at least say that yes, I have been using in this one particular occasion. And yeah. That was enough for her though. And fucking, she sent me back to the start, and I was so pissed about that. That sucked. I didn't have I just didn't come back, and it took them 4.5 years to find me. But eventually they found me, and they brought me back into court, and yeah, it sucked. I had to go back through diversion.
dude, yeah, shit fucking sucks, man.
The crazy thing is that my judge, I just remembered this, my judge looked exactly like Alex Trebek, the Jeopardy host.
Oh yeah,
Literally identical.
with or without the mustache.
With the mustache. Yeah, and it was, it was terrifying how similar they looked. They're identical. It was really kind of hard for me to look at him and take him seriously and not just picture a game show host. instead of Honorable, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Judge, whoever, not Trebek. That was a long, tedious process. It took me like 7 years to get through that. It should have been done so quickly, because the first time around I didn't fuck up at all, because I couldn't fuck up, you know? I did everything flawlessly. I didn't miss a single appointment, didn't miss a single UA, didn't miss a single anything. And I faked every UA, you know? But I still made it through everything perfectly, and I was like one question away from completing it and being done with it in 3 months. Like 90 days from the arrest date instead of, you know, like fucking 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, mine took almost a year, I
That's
think.
fucking embarrassing.
Dude, that's all good, man. I fucking peed and cause I
never
started and I
peed
had to do
once.
90 days as well.
Yep, it's 90.
And so the first like 4 weeks are an intro thing, and then you have to do 8 weeks of the phase 1 and phase 2. And so that equals 90 days. And I got to the end of phase 2, and it was like I had like, you know, a week or 2 left, and but I was smoking pot every fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
I had to go in on every Thursday, and so and I was back when I was playing indoor soccer. So I'd play indoor soccer on Wednesday nights, and so or maybe it was Sunday night or something. But I go and I'd smoke all the way up till then. Oh yeah, I guess I'd have it on Sunday, so I'd smoke Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'd fucking drink a whole bunch of water and cranberry juice and take niacin, learn to take niacin right before I go to bed, so I would like not turn all red and because I'm taking like
A lot.
4 at least niacin before I go to bed, and so then that last time I had a week where we didn't play soccer, and so I didn't get my exercise and I didn't pass, and so I had to go and get on the thing where you have to call in every morning, Monday through Friday, and you know, if it's the color blue, sorry, it's all good. The color blue,
You
and I
remember
call
guys
in,
stomping around there.
I'd have to I'd have to go in there and pee by 5 o'clock, and I was working in the post office, and there was one day at least where it got to be close to 5 o'clock, and I'm like, I just drove back to the fucking store when I'd still have mail and shit, if it was in December or something when mail's really high. I'm gonna put on smoke. When the fucking shit was high. Hold on, I got the rest of this. And so I'd have to come back and I'd be like, tell my fucking supervisor, I'm like, look, I gotta fucking go, or else I'm gonna, I gotta be there by 5, or else I'm gonna go to jail. And then, I can't come into work, so it's like, either you let me go now, or else I'm fucked, and I'm gonna go anyway, and you can fire me or whatever. So I just it's like, I gotta go and fucking go in there and piss, but I was in it with someone else, this gal I knew. I know it's still, and it was, whenever you call up and let the other person know and be like, oh, it's a blue day, today's a blue day,
Is there non-confrontational code for it? A blue day?
Well, yeah, it was different colors. It'd be blue, white, red. And it's whenever it was a blue one, I had to go in and pee.
It sucks.
Yeah, and this one time, this old guy was in there, and he fucking, because dude, you gotta fucking go into the bathroom and pee, and walk back out to the front of the place where the reception is, and go and hand him your cup of warm pee.
Uh-huh.
And this old guy fucking did it, and he he had blood in his pee and stuff, and so like we all saw blood in his pee, and like that's a fucking weird. It's weird enough fucking handing off piss to anybody, but like seeing someone else like bringing like an old fucking guy, man, like with a fucking bottle of his own piss that has blood in it, and the fucking person who's the our counselor was like, look, you need to go to a fucking doctor and shit, like, you know, you know, I can't test this, you know, it has blood in it, and it was fucking, it's messed up, dude, like, you know, like, I fucking, like, any job right now, man, like, or I have to fucking take a piss test, like, bear in mind, you know, I'm not sure if I could pass it, but, like, even if I use something, or I don't smoke, or if I, like, have, like, fake pee or something, like, I'm still freaked out and shit, like, when I fucking go take a pee test, dude, because I had to do it so many times, and it's like being raped. I'm just gonna say you don't
cannot
make
believe you just said that.
you don't make
Oh
rape
my
jokes
God.
in Portland, like, that's one of the things you can't do, but but dude, it's I don't know, but you know, dude, you know what, more men are raped in the world than women, so there's that. It's called prison.
That's true. Holy shit, I never know about that.
Yeah. I'm not saying that fucking women's rape is fucking okay,
Yeah.
or men's rape is okay by any means, or that I can put it in the same category, but it's that violation thing of fucking, you have to go and hand someone something that fucking came out of you on command, dude, like, that's like kind of like being raped. It's
A little bit.
a little bit, man. It's the same sort of thing.
I've had to fucking, like,
In a very small scale.
yeah. I've
It's-
had to pee in front of somebody. Like, they'd be standing in the doorway, like,
Yeah.
just watching.
Yeah, it's like, here, you have to do this, man. It's fucking,
And the best part was in one of the main buildings, it was like an office building. We also had meetings there. They did UAs in that building too, and so they had these mirrors, this big mirror on top of the toilet, and you know, most of the time they'd take it down, but every Sunday night they'd have a public meeting there, and I remember one night I came out in the back to smoke a cigarette because our meeting sucked and I was bored, and there was a bunch of dudes out there, and they were talking about how freaked out they were that there was this big mirror in front of the fucking toilet so you could like look at your dick or whatever, and they were like, what kind of a place is this, like blah blah blah, and like, yeah, so it was awkward.
yeah, dude, fucking,
Had to explain that it was a rehab and they watch you pee in that particular stall. I don't know if that helped the situation at all or if they were just more freaked out, but I never saw them there again, so
I don't think I did either, man.
they clearly weren't true AA material.
You want, okay, so this was some random other thing. So, way off subject, but warts?
Oh jeez, warts.
You know warts. Like, do you remember
Person
getting-
name warts?
no,
Or,
like warts, like that you
okay,
get,
yeah.
like maybe on your hand or your,
I think
your
I've
finger
gotten
or
some
something.
small ones. They've never been like, they've never like outdented or grown hair or like, you know. But I've gotten like these.
no, I don't think they grow hair. I think they're like they're like,
And that's moles maybe.
yeah, that's a mole. Like, it's like a,
Warts.
it looks almost like a blister, but it's like kind of hard and shit.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I've gotten like what could possibly be small ones.
Yeah.
But they're not like. They don't ever like bubble out. They're just like these tiny little white things. That
And
I don't get anymore because I used to bite them off.
yeah, and you have to get them. There was a time when like people would get them frozen off and stuff,
Yeah, for sure.
or cut off.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
But dude, do you ever see anybody? When was the last time you saw anybody with warts?
long time ago.
Dude, yeah, it's been at least probably since around that time. Like, but you get it from usually from putting your hands in dirt or your feet in dirt, and so I think it's maybe that like people now just aren't around dirt anymore. Like fucking like kids playing in the fucking
No.
dirt and shit.
Doesn't happen.
You know. I think that's like maybe why people don't get warts anymore. Maybe it's like something we fucking
Put in the ground.
grew out of, but I don't know, man. But yeah, somehow I don't know where that fucking came from. That was just some other random tangent I thought of, man.
Warts.
Fucking warts, man.
Mm.
Well, you know what? I think we can
Oh, that was a marathon.
let it go and say that's
Yeah.
good.
For sure.
So bring it. So what were we start out saying? How did we start this fucking podcast?
Dude, I think you started just by saying, introducing yourself, and then me, and saying a few things about,
Free speech.
yeah, and then a few things about your history and with our friendship, and like random tidbits about that.
Well, shit. Well, yeah.
That's how
fucking.
we started.
Paul's fucking Paul, fucking
Intro.
friend since goddamn 2001, man. Since way back then, man. So that's why this is a long episode.
Huh?
So it's I don't know if I'm gonna cut it up and make it 2 episodes, but I think I might just leave it as 1 because you know what? I don't want to do a part 1, part 2. You have a week, man. You have a week till there's a new one out, and the one after this isn't that long. So you know what? I'm just gonna do it as 1. So it's gonna be 1 episode. So yeah, fucking long time fucking friend Paul, and that's why this is a fucking long podcast, because it's fucking just 2 friends shooting the shit.
Lengthy.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Ben.
You're welcome,
Thank you for
Paul.
having me. Got to happen.
All right, that's the Public Access Podcast. Twitter, PAPODCAST. That's at PA Podcast. Or on Facebook at the Public Access Podcast. Find it on there, like it, subscribe. It's on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Well, as they say in Russia, Paka. I hope that's fucking right. God damn it, I took a year of Russian. Bye.
List of items again.
Alright. Motherfucker. Okay, I just did a podcast with my friend Paul for 2 hours and over 2 hours. And it was great. And motherfucker, I deleted it. On the iPhone, I hit, I think, record again instead of done, which is fucking stupid. So, that was 2 hours of awesome fucking shit. But you know what? That's gonna probably get us some goddamn shit. But we're real. We're real here. There's some fuck ups. But you know what? This is Paul's first time on a podcast, and so what better way to fucking get acquainted with a podcast than fucking record the whole thing on a new device and fucking delete the whole thing after 2 hours. The guy fucking put in more than 2 goddamn hours of a podcast, man, and it's fucking gone. It's just straight up fucking gone. I can't describe how fucking pissed I am, but that's what's up. If you're gonna get the fucking shortened recap, because we just talked about everything that happened, and god damn it. Paul, he's my fucking friend.
This is all gonna seem
It's
so...
gonna be deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
This is the deja vu episode. It's gonna be kind of not organic right now. But, so, god damn it, Paul's been my friend since 2001. That's the goddamn short version of it, man.
No, well, let's get to the important shit.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Hey, here's something for you. It's called, Hey, Fuck You, I Can Cook. That was going to be my goddamn show. And I fucking haven't done it. I did a pilot, so it's going to be on the podcast now. It's called, Hey, Fuck You, I Can Cook. You grab a box full of Crispix. You grab a box full of Raisin Bran. You take half and half. You put it in a fucking bowl. You grab a fucking thing of milk. Whatever kind of milk you want. Fucking 1%, 2% skim milk, whole milk, fucking hemp milk, goddamn soy milk, I don't care. You go and you fill that up and you eat that shit and it's fucking goddamn good. Hey, fuck you, I can cook. Paul, what is yours? Besides that fucking cinnamon roll you have going with some butter right now, man, but...
Well, yeah, a lot of butter. A lot of butter on the cinnamon roll. Okay, you'll need a cup of basil, a half cup of pine nuts, walnuts, or pecans. Every time it's faster. I can remember pecans faster, but yeah, pecans. And you will grind these 3 items up in a blender until they're in a paste, like a peeling paste texture. You can add or subtract the oil or the nuts or the basil to get the consistency to your liking. But yeah, grind that shit up and add it to your pasta with some Parmesan cheese and those 3 ingredients. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. This is a lot of butter.
That's the way to do it, man.
This is a lot of butter.
That's a lot of butter. That's hey, fuck you, I can cook. That's a lot of butter, man.
Oh my god, it's gonna be good though. Yeah. No, I was cooking throughout the entire first episode, so it only makes sense that I keep doing that.
Yeah, dude, you need to keep that going, man. That's your fucking thing, man. Paul's the guy that's always fucking cooking, man. He's it's like West Paul. He's cooking, man. He's got it going. But that's how I introduced Paul into the world of podcasts. Paul had been asking questions. We've been talking about doing a podcast for a while, and here I fucking finally get it together, man. I'm gonna make a goddamn episode 3, and I delete it because I don't know how to work an iPhone 4. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. So if you're anyone that's related to us or knows us, you can stop listening. Shit's gonna get real. Again, deja vu. You missed some of Paul's fucking goddamn awesome jokes. You missed some fucking in-depth conversation about fucking...
Forever lost.
It's forever lost. So you know what? But now he has the fucking experience. He knows what a podcast entails. What a podcast entails with myself. With sometimes shit gets fucked up. But you can't dwell on it. It's gone. I lost fucking episode 3 earlier, and I talk about it and fucking...
Oh, that's right. This is the second time, huh?
Yeah, because I lost the first one that I was gonna do it.
Holy shit.
Because my computer fucking died, man. Like, my computer, I lived in a fucking house with 100-year-old wiring, and there was a power surge one night, or like some sort of, lightning or something, and the power went out and fucking fried my computer, and that got lost to the cause, and so that's kind of the curse of episode 3. So that's this episode, man. This is the fucking...
Careful, dude. That's intense.
Yeah. So that's how shit happens, man. But you just gotta keep on going, man. So that's podcasting, man. That's I guess, man. I don't know if
that's episode 3, dude.
That's episode 3, man.
It just fucking gets away from you.
Yeah, I fucking twice, man. And that first one, like, both of them were fucking, like, really good, man. Because it was like...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the second one might have been the best podcast ever.
Dude, yeah.
But we'll never know.
Yeah.
Because it's gone now.
It's totally gone.
I think if you guys had heard it, you probably would agree with me that It was quite. It was probably the best podcast ever.
Yeah. I was happy with that, man. That was fucking.
And Ben deleted it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, you're welcome, Paul. I mean, that was fucking over 2 hours of fucking just
Art.
fucking real shit, man. And it's lost, man. It can try to be fucking recreated, man. But what we talked about, you know, maybe that wasn't supposed to. We weren't supposed to fucking tell that. I wasn't supposed to fucking, you know, talk about, you know, that whole thing with. Well, I guess you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know, man. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to listen to some other episodes, I guess. Because I'm gonna have Paul back on, and I know how to work an iPhone now almost.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see if this one saves. I'm gonna cross my fingers. I really want to, man. I almost want to cross my fingers the whole rest of this episode until I have to hit the fucking done button and not the record button again. Damn, dude.
Well, you know we failed again if by the end of this we both sound like newscasters and we have like perfect radio voices because we've done it 50 times. Just, yeah. Have it down to like a scripted science.
The old man was hit by a car. Back to you, Paul.
Yep. Just word for word.
Does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is where I piss my neighbor off again.
If
If you're listening, neighbor, I'm
Yeah.
really sorry, but I have to smoke a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's just a little bit. Don't worry about it.
But I'm gonna put it out in half a second, I promise.
Oh man,
I wonder if they can hear that.
the door opening.
Yeah, and the stomping. And some door slamming. Nothing major, but
Dude.
they never leave their house. It's crazy. Like they're always there. Like I leave, but I'm I'm home a lot, and they're here like every time I'm home, and I'm home for hours a day, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like they're always here. Like no matter when I'm here, they're here, and it kind of freaks me out. Like I've never seen them leave before. I've seen my neighbor next door leave all the time, but never them. It's very strange.
Maybe they're. I don't know. Maybe they're banging.
Maybe. Or it's like the poor white trash version of Twilight. And instead of living in a big mansion, they live in a shitty apartment above me. And they're all just vampires.
So they're only awake at night.
Yes. And I guess they just never leave.
Maybe they're into some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they could order food and then eat the delivery guy.
That's extra food.
Yeah.
Don't tip
Seriously.
or pay.
Free car.
Free car. Free life, dude.
Yep, that's how they pay rent.
Why
Because
not?
They never leave to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I mean, something's up.
Now, delivery person's gonna probably have some fucking money on them as well. That they got maybe if they have.
They're not supposed to have more than $30 or $40 though. If they're a good delivery person, they'll do a cash drop once an hour.
Oh yeah.
Speak from experience.
Yep, me too, man.
Bellagio's.
Yep, Bellagio's, Domino's,
Good pizza.
fucking.
Oh, Idaho. What was that place?
Dude, Idaho, man. That was
That was pizza too.
pizza. I wasn't delivering though. I was working in the pizza place.
Oh shit. Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Right.
that was. They had delivery like, they do like maybe one delivery a day. Which
How
was
many people were in the town you were in? Like, what-
6,000,
Apartment pop. Whoa, 6,000.
something like that, 7,000.
So that's smaller than Lincoln City.
Yeah, dude, it's just a
Jesus.
little fucking,
I don't
like
know why I chose
summer town.
Lincoln City, but
Well, people
oh,
maybe will know because
this is a summer town.
basically, I mean, and then there's pretty close to the mountain, but I mean, it's like right there on Lake Pend Oreille.
Okay,
which
so
is,
lake houses and
Uh huh.
water sports.
Yep. Water sports, not to be confused with the water sports that you go
Yes.
and you get when you
Get
Google
your mind
search
out of
or
the gutter.
Bing search.
I thought that as I was saying it.
Good,
Just-
man.
Okay.
You just kept it to yourself, man.
Yep, I'm putting
You're like-
that out there and throw that out there and see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're fucking tossing me softballs for me to just knock them out of the park and talk about people peeing on each other.
Yep. Well, I will do my best, and you know, keep them coming. But that's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not saying not why. I don't know how. I lost it on that, man.
Yeah, no, I did too. My train of thought. It's the.
Well, you were talking about so up in on the lake, being on the lake up there
Oh
in
yeah.
Idaho, and
That's right.
so yeah, they do like water sports and
Summer things.
summer things. Everyone's on their boat and stuff, and
That's why it was so fun up there during the summer.
mhm.
And
Dude, it's
in
fucking-
winter, like people leave and
Mhm.
pretty girls probably go home.
Yeah, dude, there was a lot of pretty girls there.
Yeah.
Like especially like before Labor Day, 'cause I went up there on August 11th, and like by Labor Day, man, holy shit, man. But you know, I had fucking girlfriend up there and stuff.
Tied down.
Yeah, so I was calling Paul. I'm like, Paul, God, if I come up here, man, yeah, I come up here, man. There's fucking so many hot chicks, dude.
Wow.
And but then yeah, a lot of them were gone by Labor Day and stuff. But I don't know. There was still a lot in Coeur d'Alene too. But you know, Coeur d'Alene was
that close?
it was about almost an hour south. And yeah, I mean there was
That sounds like it should be in Canada.
it's kind of close to Canada.
Yeah, I know.
And
Yeah,
but yeah, dude,
it's all French.
yeah, like
French salmon.
yeah, like Pend is like PEND O apostrophe REILLE,
Jesus.
and it's like Pendere. But it's Pondere, like the apartments I lived in were called Pondere apartments, but it was like PENDORIELLE. So I'm like, what the fuck is Pendoriel? And that's always the. I found out that's like the joke among the locals, people that come up here and call it Pendorial, and you know, I fell into that category, dude, pretty much.
It was supposed to be Pandalay.
Pondere,
Ponderay.
but it's like Pendoriel, Pendorial, or Pendorie. So it's like Pondere.
No, I told you at the time I was working at the country club, and I was quite young, and I was so baked, and they had like all this shit on the board for like the waiting staff and whatnot to like see like what the specials were and this and that and seating arrangements and all, just you know, information that you needed for the day. And in the bottom corner it said what I read as Whore's Day of Whores. And this really nice guy next to me named Billy just fucking like chuckled to himself and was like, dude, that's hors d'oeuvres. And I just felt so fucking dumb. Because, you know, I mean, I think I was like 17, you know, so I like should have been able to figure that one out, but at the same time.
Wait, Whore's what?
Whore's Day of Whores.
Whore's Day of Whores.
Whore's Day of Whores.
Dude,
It's like, it's not even pronouncing it. It should be like Ovaries or some stuff, but like,
Dude,
I was
that-
so baked to just like spat out the most like basic fucking primitive pronunciation of the letters possible. That's what I got. Whore's Day of Whores.
It sounds like some like Swedish or Norwegian like orgy movie or something,
Hell yeah.
or like a name, like a porn star name.
Whore's Day of Whores.
Yeah, I'm Whore's Day of Whores. Like that maybe the French one, I guess.
Yeah.
Frenchy porn star. I
That would be
am
perfect.
Whore's Day of Whores.
Yeah, it would be a good porno name too, though.
Yeah, I wonder if it is, man.
Possibly in some country.
Yeah,
This whore is kind of a universal word these days.
I hope so, man. I hope I can go. It's not like Taxi.
No. definitely not.
Yeah. But
Or is universally accepted.
yeah, you can just go and we should just go and walk into every country, every different country, and just like get off the airplane and just say whore.
Just test basic like keywords in different countries. Figure out what's like the most well-known words globally. Actually, that would be quite useful. Quite useful information. Figure out exactly, statistically, what you will most likely be able to, like, what people will be able to interpret.
Right.
Those specific words and use them accordingly in the right situations. And then you can get, like, nation statistics, too. You know, like when you're in France, the French comprehend these specific words the most, and then when you're French and you're saying words, the rest of the world or this specific country perceives these particular words the most. So you can have it from both perspectives, and that would be a lot of information.
Yeah, even just like the UK in here, man, like.
Oh shit, yeah.
You know, with like hand signals and stuff, how like the backwards peace sign is like fuck you and stuff, and
I know.
you know, like I don't know, or the middle finger. I don't know, middle finger. I think middle finger means like stick it up your butthole or something, or maybe that's not right, or it means something.
It's something insulting.
Yeah, might be something different. I don't know why I thought it was that, but
It could be perceived.
yeah, that's British stuff, British humor.
Yeah, their phrases. They're like, if you watch like a current British video, like I don't know what the like slang terminology, whatever they use in those videos is just so funny. It's just like, I don't know, it doesn't quite make sense, which is just like ours,
Right.
If you weren't from here, it wouldn't quite make sense, but, it does here for us because we live here, but, yeah, to just listen to the British, like, just tweaked English, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know where does that
I was like, I
make
get
any sense?
what they're saying, like, it's like they get the general message across,
Right.
but it's like, in the weirdest way, and I don't know, that's what's interesting to me, especially with like the younger ones, the what's the Misfits. Have you ever seen the Misfits? It was a TV series that actually did surprisingly well. It started with really low budget, and then Hulu bought it, and they started doing it, and it actually had it was like the springboard, or one of the springboards for this British guy's career. Do you ever see the fucking movie Prometheus?
No.
Or
But that show, The Misfits, does sound familiar now.
it's a British show about three
Yeah.
or five guys, 5 men and women in juvenile detention or something, and all of London gets hit with like a fucking weird electrical storm, and like some of them develop really cool supernatural powers, and some of them develop like just really annoying abilities or freak talents or whatever and whatnot. And then the show is just about like them discovering that shit and like bumping into other people who have weird shit and dealing with their own weird shit. And then of course they've got their community service, so they have to deal with each other. I don't know. And they're young, so there's a lot of like drugs and partying. In fact, I was kind of surprised at how much drug use there is in the show, but they swear a lot too. It's like it must be from a British pay channel initially or something, because
I think
they're dropping the F-bomb left and right, and I don't know.
can't they put that on just regular TV there though?
Probably, but I don't know. You so rarely see that. The F-bomb. It is fuck
Good.
on TV.
No, it's
Doesn't happen.
it's cool. Like all the British people, all their they have some good fucking programming and shit, man. I've enjoyed it, man.
The obvious one is the Top Gear.
Top Gear, fuck yeah, dude. Like,
That show's
yeah.
sick.
I'm not even a fucking huge car guy, dude, and I fucking love watching that show just because they're just fucking around, dude, the whole
Oh,
time, dude, and
they
they're
have so much
funny
fun.
guys. Yeah, and it's just like they're having a good like, how can you not have a good time fucking getting to, like, build cool things out of or cool cars and, like, fucking
Yeah.
blow shit up and, like, that.
Drive the nicest, newest cars in the
Yeah.
world, and yeah, no, they have arguably the best jobs in the world.
Yeah, and
So
then,
they just get to run around like 16-year-old boys, and they get paid to do it.
right, yeah, and they fucking act like that too, man, like,
Yeah, it's
they're-
hilarious.
they're just, you can tell, you can't not have a good time doing that, man, like,
And it's fun to watch. Too.
you know. I fuck-
Coincidentally,
Yeah. And then like Mr. Bean, dude, I was
Oh,
way into
dude.
Mr. Bean, dude. Like that shit fucking was
fun.
absolutely hilarious to me, man. I used to watch that all the time, dude. Like,
No, Mr. Rowan Atkinson's the man.
yeah, dude.
He's
Just
so funny.
yeah, so fucking
In the race.
the Rat Race,
Yeah, Rat Race,
Yeah.
that movie.
where he's narcoleptic and shit.
Yep. That's so good. He does a good job. It's a perfect role for him.
Yeah, and he was in Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was
Is this water even filtered?
yeah, dude. Yeah, it was the fucking.
It's a knot.
Ties shoes together.
Bastards. That movie's so funny.
Was that the first one or second one?
It was with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, he was in. Charlie
He
Sheen was
was
in
both
both.
of them,
Yeah.
okay. I think it's the first one. I don't know for sure because the plot's so hard to follow.
The first one is the one where they, I think is where they go to get them
Is-
from Saddam.
Okay, I was gonna say, is Saddam in there? 'Cause
Yeah.
Saddam,
That's hilarious, dude. Like,
Mickey Mouse Man.
yeah.
And like, he turns into the like animal or whatever eventually.
Yeah, the Shih Tzu that he has, and then they do like the Terminator 2 thing with the Evil T-1000, where like when it breaks,
Oh
and
yeah.
it fucking
oh,
like
yeah,
goes
yeah,
and
yeah,
turns
yeah.
into the shit, and they freeze it, and
And
then
he's like
they come back together.
the 16th dog.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, man, that was hilarious, dude.
Dude, those people were so creative.
Yeah, dude, I started talking about it a couple days ago. I was watching The Naked Gun, because,
Oh, dude, those are so funny.
yeah, dude,
I used to drive me crazy with that shit, cause I'd watch them, and we'd be like in bed or something, and like I'd watch them both, I'd watched all three of them several times, and
Yeah.
I'd watch them again, and like the narrative that goes along with it is really kind of weird, and like you know how she is, where
Yeah.
it's like it's not her type of sense of humor, and
Right.
So like.
yeah,
It's like a midget at a urinal. I was gonna have to stay on my toes, you know, like all those jokes and shit. Like
Yeah.
they just piss her off. She'd be like lying in bed and she'd just be hearing fucking Leslie Nielsen with this awful narrative, and she used to get so fucking mad to the point where like sometimes like I couldn't even get 5 minutes into the movie, towards the end, and she'd be like, "Turn that shit off right now, or I will end you, and you will kill you in your sleep tonight," and you know I'll do it. But yeah, it was pretty funny.
yeah,
The
dude.
Naked Gun series was the shit.
Yeah, and with OJ in it and stuff, like, yeah, the first one, you know, he just fucking gets the shit beat out of him for a while, dude, and like,
Oh yeah,
it just like,
it's
Is it-
before the OJ incident.
yeah, like every one of those was before the
He
OJ
was still playing
incident.
football or something in one of them. Was he?
No, I think he was done. Like,
Oh yeah, he probably was. Yeah, he did not look big.
yeah, because
He
it,
looked pudgy and domesticated.
and,
But, yeah.
yeah, dude, it fucking had what's his name? Like, there's just so many fucking parts in it that are awesome. Like just yeah, those fucking narratives that he has, dude, just fucking like crack me up, dude. Like, you know,
Just the weirdest jokes ever.
yeah, you know, the truth hurts. Well, not as much as jumping onto a bicycle with no seat on it, but it hurts.
But it hurts.
Or, you know, I don't know, dude, like, I've always been a fan of fucking Leslie Nielsen, dude, like, that shit just fucking
Oh, yes.
always makes me laugh, dude,
Well,
and,
yeah,
Yeah,
he was in a shitty movie I watched recently, and like, he was the one like, the sole thing that was like keeping me watching the movie was his character
Well-
because it was like funny.
was it Surf Ninjas?
No, it was like this terrible movie about these two kids who want to find their birth mom, and they go to like this camp where the camp counselor like falls in love with this lady who's getting married to a douchebag, and like it's like this typical like triangle fucking love triangle bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually, the lady who's engaged to the douchebag breaks up with the douchebag and marries the camp counselor, and the two kids never find their real parents, but they get adopted by the camp counselor and the lady, and so it's like everybody's happy. And, but Leslie Nielsen played like this really eccentric, senile, like not camp counselor, but he's like friend of the person who owns the camp, and so like he's out there and he's just like retarded, like he's just. It's not gonna sound funny, but he just keeps repeating like everything he says, and for some reason sometimes the stuff that he says, like when he repeats it twice, it's just really funny. And of course, like the responses he gets from the other actors when he does this, like, you know, they look at him like he's fucking crazy or whatever, you know, and of course he totally feels like it's absolutely normal that he just said, you know, something 3 times in a row, or he'll say like what you said right after you. You know, like if you have an idea, then he'll literally have the same idea word for word, like 5 seconds later, and walk off like it was his or something. I don't know. It was, you know, shit that anybody could do, but since it was Leslie Nielsen, it's like Chevy Chase.
Right.
Chevy Chase was like that, where he could
Yeah.
take like something normal and just make it hilarious for no reason, just because he's Chevy Chase.
And
Or
you're not.
Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm Chevy Chase and you're not. That was, you know, his fucking, when they do a SNL, the Weekend Update, man, that was a sign off.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm Chevy Chase and you're not.
that's awesome.
You know?
I remember the Weekend Update with Kevin Nealon. That was the best.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Those were my
Best.
favorite, dude. Like,
I'm sure Chevy Chase was really good too.
dude,
though.
yeah. But dude, Kevin Nealon, fucking that was him, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
just he fucking his delivery and shit, and like,
the way he'd keep it together at certain times and lose it at other times, and like the guests he had on, like the Adam Sandler characters,
yeah,
were always hilarious.
like the Opera Man and
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
and
Opperman and Simon or whatever. Or wait, no, he wasn't Simon.
what do you mean, Simon?
The don't make fun of my drawings guy. Drawings. Don't make fun of my drawings.
I don't know that one.
Oh, that's a weird one.
Is it Adam Sandler?
I think, now that I think about it, I think it's somebody else. I don't think it's Adam Sandler, but it might have been. Might have been. I don't know. But it's just Kevin Nealon and the update, and it's hilarious.
Dude, yeah, he did good, man, and fucking Norm Macdonald was pretty fucking good.
Oh yeah,
Too.
that would be,
I liked
that would be good.
watching his, and then
Yeah, Norm Macdonald could do a good job at that.
yeah, he was funny on that. I don't know. It was Dan Aykroyd for, well, no, maybe not.
That wouldn't work for me.
Maybe he wasn't. Maybe I'm lying about that one. I don't think Aykroyd was actually. Take that back.
I could see it almost working, but no, yeah, not quite.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure. But then, like, I was never really into like the ones that were more recent. Like, I'm gonna get a lot of shit, dude, because a lot of people I know fucking all love those things, dude. Like, and
Which things?
all the fucking weekend updates of like the last like 15 years.
Who have they been with?
Like, I don't know, like Jimmy Fallon and Tina Fey and that blonde chick that was in with Tina Fey. I forgot what her name is.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and then like Seth Meyers and someone else, and it's like I don't know, man. It's
Huh.
people.
Yeah, they're not quite the same
No,
big names, but still, yeah.
dude.
I don't know.
Like I liked it. I think there was a while like when Nealon was doing it. I think where he had, or maybe it was before Dennis Miller, maybe when he was doing it.
Okay.
And fucking John Lovitz would come on there with his character, like the what was it? The guy who just like lies. He just like he's the fucking what's it? I forgot what it's called. It like the he's like a compulsive liar.
Yeah, compulsive liar.
And he just says all this hilarious shit. He's like, yes, my name is Tommy Flanagan. He's like, yeah, that's the ticket.
Okay.
And yeah, that shit was hilarious. And he'd be on those ones, and yeah, dude, that guy is funny fucking shit, dude. But I don't know what it's not really. I don't know. He doesn't really have to do much anymore. Fucking.
Who?
John Lovitz.
John Lovitz? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's done. He's made.
Yeah.
He can do his one character every now and then and cash in on a big paycheck and retire for another 4 or 5 years.
He probably has that fucking like that thing like in the bench warmers. That's probably like that's how I envision him living. Where he's got like the. Do you see that movie?
Benchwarmers.
Yeah, it has like.
Sounds so familiar.
It's the baseball one where it's like has like Napoleon Dynamite in it and.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I saw that. And
Rob Schneider.
Schneider, yeah.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah. Rob Schneider, Napoleon Dynamite, and
David Spade, and Nick Swardson.
yeah, and Nick Schwartz and David Spade. Yeah, that movie's funny.
Yeah, dude, and yeah, he
Oh,
has
yeah,
like the
David.
Batmobile and stuff, and all those fucking those
yeah.
cool cars and shit. And he has like the robot that like makes all the weird food and stuff.
And then the fucking South American team has that guy playing for them that's
Yeah,
like
that's like 40 years old.
clearly like 28.
Yeah,
I'm 13.
he has like a note written like in crayon that says,
He
you
has
know,
documentation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's written in crayon. I am 13.
dude, I don't know, I could.
Drinking shit based on the mound. Maria, why did you leave me? Oh Jesus, that movie's so funny.
I don't.
Oh shit, that movie was really funny. And couldn't Napoleon Dynamite like not even throw a baseball or something?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he was like a paper boy, and he like
couldn't throw.
he
the
couldn't
baseball.
throw the shit.
Oh shit, that's right.
I mean,
Run it in.
What?
Run it in.
Yep.
That's good.
Like yeah, fucking.
Underhand that shit or something.
Kick it. Yeah, those fucking thing, the Adam Sandler CD, the left field skit that they have, a guy that's like, I think it was on They're All Gonna Laugh at You, and he's like playing out the outfit like, all right, come on, Robert, pitch it in here. This guy's got nothing, no better. And he's like, oh my God, he's looking at me. What is he doing? And he goes and like hits it at him, and he just like hits the ball at him. And he's like, no. And then like he's like, ow, my neck. And he's like, one of the Adam Sandler skits.
Oh, the ones like they recorded?
Yeah, like on the CDs.
Yeah. So few people actually remember those.
Dude, I listened to those so many times, man. Like, I thought that shit was fucking hilarious, dude.
I can't believe you can't remember the boat one.
What boat one?
Oh my God, it's the fucking boat fuzz.
Uh-uh.
Well, I used to quote that all the time.
What was that from?
It's from one of those skits.
The boat fuss?
It's not a big part of the skit, but it's like I think they even have the goat in the boat.
The goat in the boat?
Yeah, and there's like yeah, we shouldn't have brought the goat, and like yeah, because they're out in the boat and they're like, this is great, guys. You know, we're out here in the boat, have a few beers, do some fishing, and blah blah blah. And like I can't remember. Yeah, they just start talking to each other about like random shit and like random stories about each other, and yeah, it's just a typical skit.
So maybe it was the one of
They're out in the boat.
the newer CDs then, because if it wasn't on like, because the first one like with the goat, like they go and they maybe they don't, they just, he's in the truck and then he's talking about going to the reggae festival, reggae ragu festival, you know, you guys go in the mosh pit, you know.
The goat.
Dude, the goat was awesome, man. And you just, the part where he's like, hey goat, go out for a pass. Like, huh? He's like, I don't know, I can't catch this, you know, I have to catch it in my mouth, you know, a tennis ball that can, you know, I can do, but a football, man, that can cause some damage. He's like, just go out and do it. He's like,
Just go out and do it.
alright, fuck me. And then, you just hear the fucking goat go, and you hear the football go, and it just fucking hits the goat. He's like, ow, fuck me, and the goat ass. Like, shit, you fucking whiz that thing. You got a regular fucking Starbuck over here. He's like, you button hooked me. Oh man, like, dude, I don't know how many times I listened to that, man. And then Kevin Nealon doing the hypnotist one with Adam Sandler.
Relax now.
Yeah, and he kept on farting. And
That's not me. That was you.
that was not me.
That was not me. What are you talking about? It's a new sofa. It's leather. It's big.
I know it sounded like it, but it's.
The smell in here. It's not me. It's you. It's so good.
It was either you or my receptionist. Don't worry, she gets it all the time.
Yep. Oh god, that shit was so gross. so funny, and fucking Adam Sandler loses it too. Like, I wonder how many times they had to do that, and they still had to tape one where he was laughing because he fucking like Kevin Nealon does such a good job. Like,
you can do it with a straight face, but you're just doing something that's fucking making you crack up.
oh
like,
my god, he sounds like such a dirtbag too. Like, he does such a good job of just sounding like a fucking, like a creeper.
Yeah.
Or no, like creepy, not creeper.
Yeah,
Creepy.
I had to explain this between being a creeper and being creepy to Paul earlier.
Mhm.
Creeper is more creep. I don't know the definition exactly, but I should. Creeper is more creeping up on someone. Creepy is more just being creepy.
Just being creepy.
Just being creepy. That's a Webster's dictionary definition. Forgot that word for a minute, man. I was reaching for it. I'm like,
Well, it's like me and pecans all night, but I'll never forget again after that.
pecan.
Pecans. Pecans, walnuts, pine nuts.
Oh yeah, the fucking
And basil and olive oil. You're good to go.
you got. Hey, fuck you! I can cook.
Mm-hmm. Put that shit on some noodles.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
What kind of noodles?
A pasta.
What
Any
kind of pasta?
I prefer. I just personally prefer either like little bow ties or the circular ones, or.
What do you mean the circular ones?
Not the circular, the corkscrews.
The spiral?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
spiral corkscrew deals. I like those, or the bow ties, or something that's just like something you can stab with the fork.
Yeah.
You know, where it's easier to eat than noodles.
Yeah, I think the bow tie might be the. Well, yeah, or the spiral. Like those two. Those things. Those are my favorites. Because yeah, like spaghetti is fucking kind of a bitch for me. Because I still haven't fucking mastered the art of spaghetti, and I'm fucking 31 years old, and I can't figure out how to wrap it around without looking like a fucking idiot, man. I have fucking horrible table manners, dude.
I use the spoon. I don't give a shit.
You use a spoon and just fucking scoop it into your mouth?
No. I take the fork and I put the noodles in the fork, and then I put the tip of the fork into contact with the spoon,
Yeah.
and then I'm able to twist it without any falling off the front. So I use the spoon and I deal with that, and I'm not sure if that's proper etiquette or not, but I know I've seen it done before,
Yeah.
and I think that it's at least not rude. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll just make sure, I'll stab through. It's better to get too little than too much. I always say
Right.
spaghetti, because you don't want to take that massive bite and look like a dumbass. So
It goes,
yeah, exactly. Or like biting it off.
yeah, bite it off and like have it just drop down the plate.
Exactly.
That's what I end up doing, dude.
Classy
I'm just like,
fuck.
yeah. I'm like, what? Especially if someone's trying to talk to me, dude. I'm like, I'm just fucking chomp down off that shit, man. It's like, sorry.
It's too hot, like try and cool it off by like breathing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh jeez, yep, yeah. We're at a restaurant doing that.
The easier option is to say, do you have bow tie or spiral?
Yeah.
Pasta, please.
Mm-hmm. There's much more professional names for them, but I don't know what it is.
Lay bow tie, lay
Yeah.
spiral.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah, I think that's a technical term. That's what I was always told. That's what I learned when I went to fucking...
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's that time.
it is that time.
Good.
Because,
I'm ready.
you know what? Paul's a goddamn trooper. So, back to Paul. So, yep, I know Paul since fucking 2001.
It's
So
a
it-
long time.
It's a goddamn long time, man, dude.
It's over a decade.
Yeah, dude, I've known Paul since like fucking 9/11, basically. It was like right after that, because we moved down like a week or two after 9/11 to
Okay.
that place. Of course, 9/11, 2001, not to be confused
Yeah.
with 9/11, 2000 any other year, because, for some reason that's like
Because of those other significant events that
yeah,
we're not aware of that happened.
yeah, of, it being like 2 weeks before Nara and I moved in. I mean, again, that's like a day that's like a day that everyone would seem to know,
Yes.
you know?
The day will go down in history as the day that you and Nana moved in,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. And so then Paul fucking, I don't know if he says on the first or last podcast, I fucking saw Paul said he saw me on the bus because I'd be going to
The
PCC.
sideburns.
And yeah, Paul saw my fucking sideburns.
They were massive.
And so then he started hanging out with our roommate Natter and
Causing trouble.
caused trouble. And I caused trouble. And so we all lived in a fucking 450-foot studio with 2 beds and air mattress.
Yeah. It was basically all bed with a TV, 2 speakers, and then that little tiny fake marble space of kitchenette, the linoleum kitchenette area, and that was it.
That was, and the bathroom always didn't work.
Oh,
and we were always
well,
out
and
of
then
toilet paper.
The little other space was taken up by that massive marble table that had your, like, what it was, like 15 plus piece of fucking glassware collection.
Oh yeah, our fucking display as soon as you walk in the door, man. Our fucking...
You could see it on
Welcome.
the far window, the sun would shine through and catch the fucking different colors and
Yeah.
so much glass.
Can we hit all of them in one session?
Yeah, everybody asked that question.
And it usually
Nobody
be
really
like,
made it.
yeah, I think we did it once, you, me, and Natter. I think we did it one time when it was, I think, 15 pieces, I want to say. And we hit every single one of them, and then I don't think we moved much after that. I think that was kind of the end of it, man. It's like, well, there's not much else to do. And then we smoked a joint at the end, and probably a blunt. I'm going to say that, so it makes sense. I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but I enjoyed it.
We probably just had a lot, because Natter and I think we're helping people find that sort of thing at that point, so we just had a lot.
And yeah, dude, I was fucking working out in Wilsonville.
Oh yeah,
Fucking-
and everybody like had a job.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I mean, I was fucking delivering pizzas, fucking. So I always had fucking weed, man. That's what you do when you. Spoiler alert. If you're a pizza deliverer, you not 100%. 80% of them are high as balls. Fucking give them goddamn tips. And when you go to a restaurant, do not go to a restaurant half hour before it closes because they're closing up and they want to fucking go home.
Yeah. That's not cool.
Yeah, and if you don't tip, at least be nice. I can understand if you don't tip if you're a fucking piece of shit asshole motherfucker. I understand. That's cool, man.
If you can't afford to tip, don't go out.
Yeah, exactly. Go to fucking McDonald's where you don't tip people anyway. You should get goddamn tips.
Yep.
But then if you spend a fucking $1, what's the goddamn point, man? Like, what are you gonna do? You tip 20%? That's 20 cents. You're gonna split it between 8 people, dude, that are fucking working there at the time, man. It's like, thanks, dude. Like when we went to Foster's Market that other day, man, the guy had his fucking tip jar out, man.
But honestly, if you think about it, like McDonald's employees would make, if they got 20% off every sale,
Yeah.
gratuity, they'd be making so much money. It's not even funny.
Serious, man.
That
Like,
would be awesome. Like everybody would work at McDonald's.
yeah.
Because you'd make like $4.50 on your paycheck, and then like 15 grand in tips from the fucking billions served.
Yeah, dude, you work at a fucking...
Take 20% of that.
Them might need to be stirred.
Stir.
Might be gone.
Little chick.
Oil check. It's not really oil, which is good. So, those fucking, dabs things? You know anything about those? Like the
It's called.
butane hash oil stuff?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude. Are you ever
Yeah, I've tried that and the wax.
in the wax?
It's so potent.
Yeah, dude. It's,
It's a whole different level.
yeah, like,
Kids these days like have to smoke it. Like this one guy has been smoking it so long that he's basically like, because you know, most of the tests they've done on marijuana were done a while ago when it was like, when you ingest marijuana, you're ingesting like 6 or 7% THC, and now it's like, you know, 7 times that.
dude, that stuff isn't it close to like fucking 40 or 50% or something like
It
that?
can be up to 90.
Up to 90?
Yeah.
Dude,
like,
because
I've
like,
heard of people saying 90, 98, 99% THC.
like awesome pot is like what, like 20,
Mid 20s.
6, 28, something
Yeah.
like that. But dude, like 90-some%. Like I took one thing like when I was over at this dude's place and he fucking had like a big old torch, dude, and he fucking put it up to a water pipe. It was like a 1.5 water pipe, and they just put it onto that, and I fucking hit that, man, and I fucking, like, I coughed my fucking goddamn lungs out, dude, and I sat down, and I was like, high as balls for like 3 hours, and then I fucking walked back to my place. Actually, I think I stayed there. I think I ended up passing out because I was
So big.
wherever the fuck I was. I don't know if I was living down there at the time or not. But yeah, I don't
No, she'll
need
get
to
you.
fucking really do. I mean, maybe like one, but even just one just fucking rips the shit out of you. I don't know how you fucking smoke more than that, man. Like,
I know
I
a
guess you
guy-
grow up a tolerance, but
Yeah, that's what happens is like the tolerance is so high and it's so different that like they're like this my buddy like basically has like a physical addiction to pot where like if he doesn't smoke his honey oil or his fucking whatever in the morning,
yeah,
he'll throw up. Like part of it was my driving, I guess,
yeah,
because he was in the back of my car and I was smashing across Portland to meet somebody, and yeah, but like part of it was also just the fact that like he would literally like puke and or dry heave whenever he didn't smoke pot in the morning, and that's not pot. He kept on specifically saying honey oil because like pot wouldn't even do it for him anymore, which is creepy to me.
yeah.
Like developing a physical addiction to marijuana is not cool, and that's not going to help anything at all.
No, man. Like,
When people start going to the doctor with that, I know that'll screw everything up. So it'll change the game, and they'll start to call it like concentrate a narcotic and blah blah blah.
yeah.
Don't need that.
But then there's probably don't. I mean, it's good that it's available, man. But like, with any fucking new drug, like people have to fucking figure out, test its limits, dude. It's fucking, we're all in the research and development phase of that shit right now, man. Like, it's fucked. You just gotta learn. Like, you gotta do as much as you can do, like any other fucking drug, man. Like,
It's crazy.
I don't know. I haven't got back to that stuff yet, man. Just fucking stick with what I know, man. 'Cause, yeah, I know where a good level is to be, man. Like, it's not the, go around, hit the fucking 15 pieces anymore. Although maybe sometime I would like to do that, but I don't know if I can fucking handle that shit. I'm the old fucking guy now, sort of, dude,
Back to back in one sitting, 15 would be rough.
Yeah. And then a fucking joint blunt, probably.
Yeah. At a leisurely pace, like throughout an afternoon of like, I don't know, like tomorrow would be a perfect example, like
Yeah.
fucking Timbers are playing, so like playing at 6, start at 4, end at like 9.
Yeah.
And just like 15 fat rips, a joint and a blunt over a 5-hour period.
Yeah. I wouldn't
That's
want...
perfect.
Dude, that's way too much for me, man.
So there's three hits an hour.
Yeah, but dude, that's like, how much would that cost? That would probably be, if you're doing 15 different hits.
Well,
It depends
three
what...
of us.
Okay, well, it depends what you're smoking. So that'd be 45 hits. So 45 hits, like, are
All
we
I'm
talking
saying
45
is
bowls
that-
or 45 hits?
I
What
was
is-
thinking like we oh yeah, that's a good point. Just like like personal rippers,
Person whippers out of a fucking pipe or a water pipe.
whatever the 15 may be. Probably a combination of everything.
Yeah.
Maybe even like 14 in a volcano. That'd be cool.
Dude, volcano.
Yeah, I
Dude.
miss my volcano.
Dude, yeah.
My many volcanoes, goddamn.
Well, I might know where one is.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Where?
At a spot, dude. I know where it is.
What do you mean?
I got it. I don't have it myself, but I see it. I fucking use it.
Which one?
The one that you gave to, it was in that fucking, like, nice bag, in the box, in the fucking really nice bag. No. Okay.
Nice bag.
Yeah.
Like a volcano bag?
Yeah.
Jill? She still has one of mine?
No. No, she did.
Oh.
But it was one of yours.
Oh.
Nah, I know where it is.
Where is it?
I can't say. I'm censoring myself, man. Why'd I bring that up?
Oh.
So,
Shit. Yeah, no.
I'm the fucking no censor guy, man. And here I am, man. But I've seen it, though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man. I fucking...
Does somebody else have it right now?
This is
Okay.
still alive, man. It's still
Do
fucking...
they know that it's mine?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Or it was.
Or it was, I guess that's true.
It was, man.
That's
And,
true.
yeah, it was, it's still okay, man. It's gonna be, I was gonna bring you on fucking, onto, like, Maury or something and be like, Paul, guess what, man? I found your old volcano, man. After fucking
Reunited.
9 years, man.
For real, dude. That was one of the first.
Yeah, that was, man. That thing fucking
Oh my god, it
Punished,
still
dude.
works.
still works. Fucking that German engineering, man.
Yeah, that's true.
The Germans don't fuck around, dude.
I do not.
That thing still works fucking perfectly, man.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Go get some new fucking screens and shit every now and then.
Yep. New bags.
Yeah.
You get those bag ends, dude. That was always my favorite, dude. The bag ends. You even had that thing, that volcano, up until you were like, you had it in, down at your spot down
Riva,
down
yeah.
by the river.
Mm-hmm.
The Riva.
Riva Park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
still
had
had
one
it
there.
there. Because I remember fucking looking out that window and fucking always fucking.
That was a nice, yeah. That was a nice place.
Yeah, dude. It's so weird just fucking, like, where that was, dude. Like, just being able to look up the fucking river like that right there from that high angle and, like, you know how much it changed the fucking skyline of the whole fucking city of Portland. How there's these, like if you're coming from, like, the east side and you fucking go downtown, you fucking see these, like, huge buildings right in the front. It's fucking crazy shit. It's way better than a fucking freeway that they were gonna put in there in the 1970s.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad that didn't happen, dude. I'm cool with the fucking those buildings. And it was fucking nice being in them. That was chill shit, man. That was a fucking dope spot.
It was kind of, yeah, it was a little small, but I guess it was, 15 stories up.
Yeah, it was bigger than the fucking thing.
Oh god,
the
yeah, dude.
South Park, dude.
So much bigger. Like the main room was bigger than our whole place.
Yeah.
It was the kitchen and the living room together. The floor plan is like so played out.
I think one time somehow I got locked out of the place down there at South Park. And I remember, I think I was on mushrooms. And I came back in and, like, I couldn't get in, like, I didn't have my key. And you guys were not answering the phone, you weren't there or something. And so, like, I had to get the security person to fucking, like, let me back in and prove who I was. And,
Oh shit.
yeah, man. Yeah, we talked about the fucking chick with the big tits. Like, all that shit's...
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the chick with the big tits that fucking got us to sign the fucking contract for a year to live at fucking South Park.
That was, I was not a part of that, but I've heard Netter, and you speak of this many times.
That's what you get for being 19 years old.
Seriously, yeah. Gotta learn somehow. But yeah, that's so true. That's a lot of real estate stuff. Tricky.
Yeah, I'm down with that, man.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, it's one of those for sure. It's like, yeah, for sure, well, wait. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
Do it anyways, and then, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
A year. But that went by pretty quickly. Oh, wait, we got kicked out early? Or did we renew?
No, it didn't go longer than a year. I think once the year was over. Because I think I left and you moved in there, and it was you two then living there. So I moved back in, like...
When did you leave?
Like February or March, like, because I think because I got my Focus right then. I had I had my Cadillac.
Oh, yeah.
Went fucking down with Vegas and getting a gosh darn gun pointed in my face to hand over the title at a fucking reduced rate of grand total $400.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. And so, like, dude's all like, here, man, let me fucking
Who should you get 400 with a caddy from?
Dude, North Las Vegas.
Yeah.
North Las Vegas is like the fucking hood. It's like where you don't want to be in Las
Why
Vegas.
the fuck did you end up there?
Because we didn't know. Because we wanted to drive back to Vegas because...
You should have fucking, like...
Dude, we hit a blizzard. We hit a blizzard 25 miles north of Las Vegas. First time there's been fucking snow there in 50 years. We ran into a fucking blizzard, so we turned around. And because
We
we,
ran into a blizzard.
yeah, 25 miles north of Las Vegas. Las Vegas, dude.
Unbelievable,
A
yeah.
blizzard.
I'm sorry, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. Like, that's so fucking. You must have like freaked out.
Yeah, dude. And like I can't never, I can't drive awesome in the snow. Natter did all. I let Natter drive when it was snowing and shit. But yeah, dude. So we go there and dude's all like, Natter went on test drive with him while I was getting all the paperwork sent up from Portland, like
Yeah.
getting faxed over and shit with the title and stuff and and me, so Natter went on a test ride with him, and Natter comes back and he's like, dude, Ben, dude, we gotta sell the car. I can't fucking tell you why, but, we gotta sell the car. I'm like, okay. So, like, this guy already had the paperwork all drawn up, and he's like, okay, here you go. And he's like, let me pull out my pen. And he fucking pulls out a revolver and points it right at me. And he says, whoops, I'm sorry, that's not my pen. And gave me a pen, and it's fucking signed away for $400. That's North Las Vegas.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Should've
dude.
gone somewhere else.
What am I gonna do, man? Fucking dude pull the gun on me, man. I'm gonna be like, no thanks.
I don't know. Yeah, that's true. It kinda
I've never
fucked
had, that's
that
the first
point.
only time I had someone pull a gun on me. So, it's like, I didn't know what to do, man. I'm just like, sure, man. I guess, man. I'm not gonna try to, like, beat it out of his hand or something, or, take him down or something. I'm just like,
What year was it?
it was 2002,
What year was the Caddy?
1985.
Okay. And how many
Dude.
miles?
Like 130 or something.
Okay. And yeah, I remember that car. It was relatively clean.
Dude,
Leather interior.
Yeah, red leather interior, fucking white Cadillac Eldorado, fucking Buritz edition, 2-door, fucking, wood grain, fucking, stereo, or not stereo, like, dashboard, and,
Yeah.
everything else is fucking red leather, man, and, like, the fucking seats in there are so awesome, and, there's all yeah, just big old red leather, fucking, soft, fucking.
You should have fucking, dude, if you had gotten like a dirty fucking paint job for that, like a fucking, just like, I don't know, anything new. Just like a brand new paint job on that car would have looked sick.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, dude, yeah, that thing still, the paint on that was pretty fucking cool.
How much did you pay for it?
$3,300, and I bought that in right after I turned 18, which had been August of 2000. So I had it for like a year and a half, and I bought it from a place like right down on McLaughlin, down like sort of by Gladstone, like some place that's not there. It's like
3,300.
$3,300, yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, I fucking saved up my money, and I had that. I bought it on my own, and that was my first car, and fucking, yep, I fucking lost it then. So then, in fucking 2002, I ended up going, and I fucking ended up getting the Focus then, after I fucking came back to Portland. After that, I fucking was carless for, I guess, like, it was only a few weeks, because I was still working at Domino's, and I needed a car. I'm like, because I ended up taking a plane ride home, sold the car, so it was, would have been beginning of February, so I had a new car, yeah, by that, like, maybe 3 weeks after that.
Okay.
I had that Focus.
The Focus.
Yeah.
That car was so good to you.
Dude, yeah. That car was awesome, man. Like, I don't know how the fuck I had that thing for, 7 years.
How did you lose it eventually? Accident?
Yeah, I was eating a fucking shelled peanut.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
that fucking shit.
Yep.
Oh my god, I remember now.
Yep. And I fucking crashed going fucking 15, 20 miles per hour, man.
I can't believe we like ruined it forever doing just that.
I know, man.
It's fucking sad that like you should be able to repair it or like insurance or
Well, the shit on the bottom got fucked up. Like the fucking, the frame of the car.
so insurance. No?
I don't think I got any money from it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Should've, like, I mean, yeah, that we should have taken care of that somehow. That's like what insurance does. I think. Is it? Shit. I think we'll know. But, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I don't know what kind of, maybe I just had fucking, the
Oh,
insurance
SR22?
where, well, no, like the insurance where it's, just liability
Yeah, yeah.
and like nothing for my car.
That's my DUI insurance is like that.
Yeah.
It's liability only for sure, so. Okay.
So like, yeah, I didn't have anything,
That makes sense then.
and so I was just like, alright, well that's done.
Shit.
And so that was, you know, the day that Obama got inaugurated. And that was the last time I fucking owned a car. And that was January 20th, 2009. And now we're at whatever the November 20 something, 2013. November 20. I don't know. November 20 something.
Today's the 23rd.
November 23rd, 2013. So it's been almost 5 years. In a couple months it'll be 5 years since I've owned a car. It's kind of weird, man. But like I don't know. I enjoy driving sometimes, but sometimes I just really didn't, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because I drove fucking everywhere, dude. My Focus, dude, I had that for fucking 7 years, man. I had it until, from 2009. I put on, I think I had 137,000 miles on it by the time I fucking finished that off, dude. So, I mean, fuck it. That was,
You kind of got a run out of it.
yeah. And, that car was fucking, it was good. It was very fucking, very, very inconspicuous car, whereas the Cadillac was fucking, the, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. And the Focus was like, everybody has one. Like, right after I got mine, fucking everyone had a Focus, man.
That is true.
Yeah. Like, it was crazy. And I made sure that mine was, like, totally, like, no nothing on it. Like, everything fucking stock. And it's just what I wanted. And fucking did well. But, you want to do the questions again?
Oh.
Asking people some questions?
Yeah, I will, I gotta finish my cereal.
You can finish your cereal. Well then, okay, good. Jesus. Sometimes people say Jesus. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But, yep. So, sometimes it's just talking. We've gone crazy on this. This is how you podcast. This is what you do. You keep it going. Just fucking missed out on some stuff. you missed out on some stories, but I'll have Paul back on if he wants to be on the show again at some point. I don't know when, or maybe we'll see him again or hear him again.
Eventually.
Or maybe we'll get him his own podcast. Or we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Sorry.
You're you're eating Paul, man. Or yeah. You gotta fucking sample the food.
I just haven't eaten much. I keep skipping meals.
Yeah, you gotta be fucking eating some shit. That might not be a good idea. I think I got something. Some old food never fucking hurt anybody. As long as I have it. I think it's... Oh, shit.
Cereal's so much better when it's soggy.
Yeah, I think so, too. Oh, nice. Yeah, a blueberry crisp Cliff Bar. I don't know. It sounded good to me at one point. And they obviously, it was a place where they didn't sell Odwalla bars, so I would have bought one of those. Maybe I just didn't see it when I bought it. But, goddamn, Odwalla bar is fucking good. These Cliff Bars are okay. I can make a better one. Hey, fuck you, I can cook. I'm gonna make one out of Crispix and Raisin Bran. So you can eat it as a cereal, or it can be some sort of energy bar. But put something else in, maybe some fucking nuts. Put it together with syrup. I'm gonna bake the shit out of it. That'd be so good, man. If you put walnuts and Crispix and Raisin Bran in syrup and made it into like an energy bar, that'd be fucking awesome. Maybe a little chocolate or something. Maybe not chocolate. Mm-hmm. Some chocolate chips. Hey, fuck you, I can cook. That's all I gotta say. I'm eating.
Yeah. I'm gonna be really full after this.
Yeah, that's the ticket, man.
Yeah. Then I will sleep well. And I will enjoy my coffee in the morning.
Was that on the last one? Did we ask about the coffee? You didn't get asked about the coffee, or did we? Well, yeah, we're good. Portland's best coffee. What the fuck is it? Send it in, man. Ask us. Answer our questions. At Twitter. At PA Podcast. That's at at PAPODCAST. If Intercourse Pennsylvania wants to take PA Podcast, they're going to have to call me. Or they can tweet me. Or find it on Facebook at the Public Access Podcast. Or on YouTube with the same name. And sponsors. Anyone want to sponsor?
Hell yeah.
We gladly accept sponsors. If you want to get your name out. The audience is going to grow. It's going to be an audience that at least listens to me, so it's going to be an audience that you're going to have some fucking cool ass people. That's all I'm saying. you guys want to listen for this whole thing, maybe the other ones I've done, and maybe even listen to the ones down the road. Maybe you won't. Maybe you're going to look at it, you're going to go, well, okay, I see these people, but this is Paul. I don't want to know who Paul is. So I'm going to have to go and make a thing on there, make a comment on there about, you should listen to this. This is Paul. I can't really tell you a lot. You're going to have to listen. I've known Paul since 2001. That's what I do. Well, yep, if you want to be our sponsor, just get a hold of us. We can do some good stuff for you. You want to, I don't know, maybe you want to, yeah, no, be one sponsor. See, you know, I'm not going to say give me money, but I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, we're doing the podcast, so if you want us to put your name on it, we can do it. It's going to cost you. Come on. We gotta fucking pay our fucking bills here. Whatever. We need to, well, I don't know. I'm not sure what our money would be towards, but, you know, it's probably towards us. But, I don't know. We'll take good care of the money. We'll do something good with it.
Mm-hmm.
At least for us. I mean, like, well, that was good for us. I really enjoyed that. Or else, like, you know, it was a bill. And I was like, oh, okay, I really enjoyed paying that bill. Which I say every time I pay bills. So, you got your questions?
Yes.
That's why.
Sorry.
Shit. Texting machine, dude.
Yeah. Having a small battle. Okay. Oh shit, yeah. I remember this now. Alright, you just ask best coffee. But to specify, best espresso and best drip coffee. Like an instant or the drip type coffee. So 2 separate categories. And if I'm sorry. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah. Definitely want to reiterate the importance of audience participation, because that is very important, and I guess that's what keeps this all going. So stay involved, and I know Ben or I will definitely read your comments if you post them. So please do so. I am genuinely interested in the answers to these questions. But yeah, aside from the coffee one, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, best place to people watch. That I sincerely am interested in. Specifically because I like to people watch a lot, and I don't know, I find it entertaining. It's again not creepy, but just I don't know. Usually,
It's kind of creepy.
it's not creepy because it's like I'm not like what I'm waiting for is for something funny or embarrassing to happen. I'm not waiting for like someone to like someone's skirt to flip up or someone to bend over improperly. Like what I'm waiting for is like comedy or like entertainment. I'm not waiting for like a free creepy voyeur show.
You're not
like
fucking
looking
George
down.
McFly climbing up in the fucking tree to see Lorraine and then
No.
falls out of the tree and Artie pushes him out of the way and gets hit by the car.
No, I'm hopefully like the guy on the rooftop next door that's like people watching and sees the whole thing goes down
Watching
and
it.
thoroughly entertained, just because like yeah,
Yeah, watching
some
him
shit
watch.
like that could happen and it would be fun to watch it happen. So yeah, people watching, it doesn't have to be creepy. You can't just be bored. And I'm getting to the fact that on Lombard, about a block west of I-5, there is a Fred Meyer, and then in that Fred Meyer, on the second floor is a Starbucks. And you can sit at that Starbucks and observe like 12 or 14 rows of like produce and other random aisles of groceries, and then there's like a bank, and then all the checkouts. And since it's on Lombard, there's a good deal of homeless people, and I'm sure they come in there drunk every now and then and stir shit up. So it'd be fun to catch that, or I don't know, just something.
I just had the airport.
Oh yeah, the airport's also really good.
Airport. Fucking Max to the airport. The fucking.
Max in general is
Yeah.
really good. No matter where you're going, that's always got sometimes some scary people.
Yeah, the thing about the Max is there's cops on there a lot, and the buses don't have cops on them a lot. I don't really
Most don't
see.
have cops ever.
Yeah,
But yeah, the Maxes do
Max always has cops.
always.
Not always, but a lot of times, or at least the TriMet security. Like, it's always, I don't know, but I like riding the Max just because it's, I don't know, I don't mind fucking cops coming through there as long as you have your fucking fare.
Yeah, as long as you have your fare, you're fine. Otherwise, they fucking kick you off at the next stop, write you a ticket, jump back on, and
Yeah. Yeah, I almost got a fucking ticket for,
you can go to the next.
for smoking in Oregon City.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a week ago. I think they were gonna make a $160 ticket or some shit like that, and like took my ID and ran my shit to see if I had any warrants,
Oh, really?
which I don't. Let me go.
Hell yeah.
No warrants.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't have any warrants either.
Fuck yeah. Warrant free.
Yeah.
Warrant free, man.
So yeah, people watching, stricken from the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I know I did more before. I just am not finding a good way to present the other ones.
Well then, save them or
Yeah.
do whatever, man. Like, I didn't mean to throw you back into that, man. Like,
No, it's cool.
because, like-
I've tried to get as many of them out there, but it's fine. I mean, sincerely, like, any ideas on the coffee or the people watching? No, I would be interested. So, yeah. Submit a comment if you want.
yeah, hook it up. Go on that YouTube and fucking click comment at the bottom and give us some answers. We'll give you credit for it. We'll report back to you, or maybe you can just look on the bottom of the page and you'll find out yourself. Anyway, Paul, do you want to say anything else? Because I think we can wrap this up and bring it back to fucking how we fucked up podcast number 3, the curse of podcast 3. This isn't gonna happen again.
Oh yeah, that's a
I'm
good
gonna hit the
point.
done button.
We're coming to that moment in time.
Yeah.
Where
This is like do or die, man. If it doesn't work, it's just gonna be like,
I'm still not gonna be sure until it's posted.
yeah,
Until this is on YouTube. It could disappear at any second.
it could disappear. I'm gonna have to.
No matter how much you back it up.
Yeah.
Somehow.
So everything's just gonna collapse at once, and It's gonna be gone.
Yep.
so what do you have? What do you have for your end all be all of Paul's first podcast experience, part 2, after 2 hours plus of the first podcast, which was directly before this one, which is at 1 hour and 27 minutes.
How long was the first one?
Probably like 2.5 hours. So we've done like
shit.
4 hours of podcasting.
Oh
Like,
my God,
straight up.
dude.
And that's how you get fucking thrown into it, dude. You did awesome, man. Now you fucking made it. Are you gonna do another podcast now that you've done one? Or possibly one hell of a fucking long podcast? Are you gonna do a podcast again?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
It's easy enough.
Yeah, man, you just fucking hit it and you go. And like, it's doesn't have to be, it can just be like, we literally just shot the shit for 4 hours just with the fucking thing hit and record. Like, I mean, like, it was that easy, man. Like, yeah, fucking A, dude. So say what you gotta say, man. What else you got? Is that what you got?
That's pretty much it, dude. It's getting late, and like you said, it's been 4 hours.
Cool.
I'm ready to call it a night.
That's good, man. Well, then,
It's still early, but I haven't slept the
So-
past 2 nights, so
all right.
I'm ready to go to sleep.
Well, then, I think I can accommodate that, man. So let's call that good. Again, find us. I don't know. It's us. This us shit. There's a lot of people who are on my podcast, but everyone's a host, another host. So I guess it'll be us. Us as in us all listening to. So fuck whatever. Look on Facebook, the Public Access Podcast. Look on Twitter at PAPODCAST, and on Facebook at the Public Access Podcast. Someday there's gonna be some more shit. I'm gonna hit done. If it doesn't fucking work, I am going to punch somebody right in the goddamn beaver.